I want a sandwich. Now. Oh, sandwich wench. Yo, wench. Sandwich. Now. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, sandwich wench. I want a sandwich. Sandwich.
Hello everyone. This is an impromptu kind of stream. It was a suggestion. Welcome back to another stream. We are going to go through the more recent episode of LolCow Live. I say more recent. I think they've done other stuff since. I need to pay more attention to them. I say we because I'm joined by Leona, who has helped me over the years compile the end of year review videos, which are dying. I promise you that. They're not happening next year. Maybe Amber. Say hello, Leona.
Hello, everyone.
That was very delayed. Are we going to crack a can like Trups does when we stream?
Oh, God, possibly.
I would pop a bottle cork, but I've already poured my drink. How is Leona today?
Oh, Leona is all right. Hold on, let me see if I can do it.
That was.
Did you hear that?
Yes, we heard that. That was.
Okay,
that was,
there we go.
That was. It was mediocre.
Oh, my heart. I'm hurt.
That's better. Right. Anyway.
There we go. That's better.
We thought what we'd do is go through it because I'd mentioned yesterday in a video on Chantal that we would do that. Indeed, everyone is a hater. We go through it because they had a few guests on. There was someone in their chat, of course, involved in some scat messages. The infidelity of 2023, that whole saga. And the fallout has been quite delectable. Now, I've been a bit busy today. I was preoccupied doing other things away from this. And so I didn't have a chance to watch the LolCow Live episode. It's 3 hours long. No one has. I'm sorry, but I do not have time for that. But we are going to watch parts of it and go through bits we did not feature yesterday, because yesterday was clips taken from people who'd watched it on Twitter, which helps immensely, by the way, because I can't get through Chantal's streams. I can watch a LolCow live stream if it's not December, but I have to pounce on things when I can, and this is a good idea to try and well, see how LolCow Live guys and guests handled what had happened, because as many of you will undoubtedly know, Chantal was very anti being on there in the future. She wants money. She needs money, to be fair, but she wants money, and they weren't willing. I mean, understandably, they're not going to pay her up front to do a job. You need to earn that, and that's why even Wings and Boogie, when they started with Tommy C doing LolCow Live, you didn't get paid up front. You got paid when you got paid, and the whole LolCow Live format is actually suited to her, had she not immediately snaked them. Now, we will get to it in a moment. First of all, I should start by saying hello to people. Hello, I saw Cynthia first. Hello, Hikali. Your message was held because apparently I have an unhealthy obsession with fat girl YouTubers. I should probably approve that. There you go. Lucy, hi. What's LolCow? Is a YouTube channel called LolCow Live, run by Keemstar with Boogie and Wings. Very good show. Very entertaining. This year the cancer story was hilarious with Boogie and the crypto scam and other crap. Hello, Sad Pac-Man, Church Builder, Orange Cats Are Cuter. orange cats are a menace to society, but sure. Hello, Mooty. Orange cats and orange people. Hello, Pookie's Sympathy Bone. Hello, Diana B. Delana States. Takiaro. Hello, Smug and Smarmy, sorry. Hello, Marcy. Hello, let's see, Artisan, Loki, Maggie, Riven Faye, Severus. I like your name. Have I missed anyone? Hi, Bri Goose. Hi, Goose. Are you the same Goose that used to be a patron of mine? Hello, John, Manifest, and that's it. Yes, I've got to all of you. Well done.
Good you.
Hope you're all enjoying your... hello, Wooly. Hope you're enjoying your 14th day of Merry Meggy Moistmas, yeah? It's been a busy one of late. I can't say your name on air. Hello, Marie. Hello, Tadas and Bubbly. Yes, that first part I definitely can't say. Hope you're all doing good. Yes, anyway, we're going to go through... go here. I've got the stream up. I need to press play on it and see whether you'll be able to hear Leona, because I only have her on one audio track. So if she speaks...
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't... Okay, I had a patron called Goose long ago. I thought maybe you were the same person. Thank you for confirming. But yes, we're going to go through this episode of Lolcow. And I'm going to read a couple comments first. You don't understand Chantal. She doesn't care about being on a show with women. She craves the attention of men. All women are her enemy. This is true. She has no female friends. She can't associate. She just can't do it. There's a very good reason why there's almost 1,000 comments here, and none of them are in defense of Foodie Beauty. When the universe speaks, listen. And having Chantal on a panel with other women is a recipe for bad stuff. Her hatred for women, in particular mothers, runs deep. The hatred for mothers, I've always felt, was because of an insecurity on her part. And I don't mean that to be a dig. It's almost like it's just a cliche, really. If you yourself lose the ability to have a child, you're going to resent others that can have children or do have children. And you then start to also backseat parent to judge how they are parents when you yourself don't have a leg to stand on. Your voice is all valid, I should just state, even if you can't have a kid. But don't tell others how to be a mother. Also, don't put your children on the internet. Hi, Revy. Hope you're well. Hello, Dessa. Hello, Mark. I think I've said hello to you, have I? Maybe not. Let's see. My day's going well, Revy. Yes, thank you. I'm joined by my secretary, my unpaid research associate intern, who has for years...
Hello.
I knocked a bottle over, sorry.
Oh,
That's fine, it was meant to be in the tube.
Alright.
Yeah, I should state, I don't believe we're going to be doing a Chantal end of year next year. It's just not worth the hassle. I'm sorry, I lost too many weekends. Amber possibly, but not Chantal. Maybe there'll be some videos.
It's also painful.
It's not... It
painful.
is,
Pain. Pain.
Thank you. Yes. With the amount of time spent putting those together, not just on my end, but pulling all the sources over the course of a month, you have to justify it, because you can't just make the video as a bit of fun. You have to make it on YouTube. You want to know your time is worth something, and sadly mine's not worth minimum wage, so I can't justify it. Okay, if it's not minimum wage during December, you've had a disaster. Hi, Bradley. Hope you're well. Hello, Tabitha. I'm glad you haven't missed a video. I hope you watched today's. I would say that. Hope that applies to today's videos that are both absolutely tanked. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this.
Stop.
Maggie, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. That's incredibly generous.
Maggie, that's lovely of you.
If anyone does want to support the channel today, obviously super chats are always welcome. I have made a goal today. And put a Streamlabs thing. The reason why it says something nice is because I'm going to give half the donations to the secretary in the chat here with me.
What?
Yeah. You're welcome. So if anyone does through Streamlabs, I will give them half of them to her. You're welcome. Right. Anyway, shall we dive into this and find out if anyone can hear you over the top?
Is this payback for me making you awkward the other week?
Shut the fuck up. Shall we?
You shut up. Let's do it.
What's Meg's channel? Don't know.
This one?
Hi, Oblivion. It's a killer whale. I don't know when this starts, so I'm going to just skip ahead a little bit here.
hiding from the feds, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about Boogie
I think- is this the one
2988
that
Wings
has
of
the
Redemption,
song?
and of course the one, the only killer.
Because I clipped that and put it on Twitter.
literally just started the intro. I also realised I'm not screen sharing, and you need to see it.
No,
All
yeah,
right,
because I have a
share.
delay.
Yeah. Here we are. Is that the screen? That one, yeah? Hi,
Yes,
Nina North.
I am in.
Hello, everyone. Ardnet.
Hi.
Bye. Oh, I'm so confused. That's Fair Manifest. Right, can you see it?
Yes, I can. Thank you,
You
very
can see
much.
the video, yeah?
I can.
You might want to mute Discord then so you don't hear it. Oh, no, mute YouTube instead.
Right.
Is that what you
YouTube's
do?
muted.
Well, what I mean is if you have
Yeah,
the video.
we're
you
good.
Yeah. Okay, I'll full screen
I know
this.
what you mean. Yeah.
Right. I don't know when this starts, so do forgive the confusion on my part. Somebody, Leona,
Okay.
has access to timestamps when we need them, but I don't know when this actually starts discussing Chantal. So I'll go ahead a little bit.
I don't know if she's actually coming or not. I don't know if that's real. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the stars of the show.
That was where he was talking about
By the
Amber.
way, I don't know if this is in the docket.
Oh yeah, there's an Amberlyn Reed thing, isn't there? Now, do you think she'll actually go on?
I don't think she's got the cojones, honestly. I think she'd freak out.
Yeah.
Oh, and hi, I'm Leona. Wildling Darlings is my name in the chat.
It's a terrible name, I know. Anyway.
Shut up.
Says Omegon. Now, carrying on.
Ah,
I have a memory. Now, I'm getting old. But I have a memory of her saying it was okay for us to look. Do you remember that?
Right, this is a discussion of Snatchgate, where Chantal approved in the... Now, she did defend this by saying, yeah, well, it's a whatever, but you still shouldn't have done it. Like, you allowed them to do it. You
Yeah.
can't justify... You can't say, oh, you can't show my... You said they could. I'm sorry. And I, by the way, you cannot at any point, you cannot justify it if it wasn't sent with consent. But it was sent with consent. That's and that's but I do think it's a bit crass. Of course I do. I think it's 100% crass. But she gave them permission. And
because she likes that attention.
she does. She craves it, like she does Nashies, and that's why she needs to go back to Canada so she can just go and bathe in Nashi cheese. All right.
That's disgusting. Well, and one thing I'd like to point out that somebody said something in the chat about prawn. We don't know exactly which picture it is because there is a picture she herself, free of charge, released to the public.
Hi, Chloe.
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it was on a community tab or if she released it free on the OF, but she herself has released pictures of the no swears, her box. So this could be that picture, and there is no question that one you released yourself free to the public for everybody to see. That's
hello,
not an fake OF thing.
hello,
Anyway.
somebody, and what is a gate? Something Chantal can't walk through. No, I just put it on the end because I thought it was funny. Okay, I'm just being cute. You don't need to be so serious about it. It's quite all right.
Yeah.
Watch the other videos, and so he was like, "Well, I'm glad you joined us." Yes. Anyway, carrying on.
I don't know. I had about 8 drinks into me that night at that point.
Yeah, Keemstar was hammered.
We might have a recording of that in an entire live
Yeah.
stream.
That's a good idea. Let's go back to the original footage. Let's see exactly what took place that night and what has caused this huge controversy because, of course, Foodie Booty is in fact crying on Maine.
So just before they play it, I'm loving the fact that there is a level of professionalism and planning ahead here. Hello, Lizzie C, by the way. Hope you're well. Hello, Kamadude. Who is this other person I just started watching? Leona. Wildling Darlings in the chat. Because when they started doing this live, they were not prepared, they were not on this, but this time they genuinely are bothered by this. I mean, it's a 3-hour show. They're bothered. That's your real voice. Which one?
Probably you.
If I sound different live to videos, I'm really sorry. I'll slow down perhaps. I won't deny I'm a terrible live streamer, in the sense that, and what I mean by that, let me finish. What I mean is I am a very anxious streamer, so I speak a little faster, and I lose a lot of my ability to talk because I forget to breathe. I yawn a lot when I stream because of it, and yawning is caused by lack of oxygen in the lungs. For those who don't know,
Yes.
the stream is
Please
legendary.
breathe. And
I've heard. Thank you, Bri, for that
Oh.
super chat. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you as well.
You're too sweet.
Yes, we really appreciate that.
And CG, yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Chantal did used to like to flash
GC?
us a lot.
GC.
Yeah, CG. Yeah, sorry, I got it backwards. Yeah, GC. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So, I don't know what I was saying before. I'm going to carry on.
Carry on. You're about breathing. We're good.
Unfortunately, my team does not put things in order.
Oh, here's the team. I forgot about that.
Let's just do this. All right. Check this out. Hold on.
Why do I have 2 alerts then?
Mhm.
No, I had 2 alerts. I was very confused.
Hold on. Let me share screens with the Boogie2988.
So,
and let me get over here and let's just see.
I did watch this stream, Beauty Consent.
Mm-hmm.
I watched this live stream. This was fun to watch. They both have relaxing voices. Well, Wildling has a ASMR channel. Carrying on.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at is you're looking at a LolCow live episode with Tina in the top right corner, Boogie all the way to the right. Of course, you see the beautiful Keemstar, and then Kid behind the camera in the center, and then we have some other fans that are there as well, along with Xylee, Keeps It Real, and Jordy. But of course,
not gonna lie, until I heard the voice, I didn't realize it was Xylee. I thought it was Life for Free Spirit.
In the very top, Beauty. Let's see how this
Gosh,
plays out.
she's not even around
So you're gonna see Kid behind the camera, popular YouTuber, say this.
It's already done, honey. Yeah,
I
saw it too. You definitely
Somebody just texted me the picture.
You gotta hear it.
Okay.
So, the texting of the picture thing. The thing is, you can go onto a forum and it's there. I'm pretty sure it's a Google search away as well. And I would say, do not go looking.
Please don't. Please don't.
If it was on the Only Fupa Fibro Failed Adult Film Actor account, there is a copyright thing there, and I think we should. I'd like to hold a certain standard about protecting intellectual property and my eyesight. So, and I have perfect vision. I could count the follicles. I'd rather not. So, I would rather not go down that path. I was once by, and I'll out you for this, Cindy, because it was you that did it. She sent me a picture of what I now call the Grand Canyon, and it was Nick Ocado at his biggest. It was his booty hole. And I was like,
oh yes, and to inform chat, he returned the favor by sending it to me.
I did, yes. I like
Yes,
to.
you
It's
did.
like raiding someone on Twitch. I like raiding someone on Twitch. I like to pay it forward. Laughter,
and see, I'd let it
Lover,
die
thank
with
you
me.
For the super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, big smile on her
Carrying
face,
on.
right? And by the way, the hairy pussy was brought up by Tina because so many people have already seen this, right? So it was brought up before anyone even had the picture, right? As it's being brought up,
Tina, now, I knew nothing of Tina before her beef with Boogie. And I will admit, I loved their interactions. It was hilarious. Tina, I could imagine if she had the chance, she'd take her leg off and smack the crap out of Boogie with it. Like, that thing's a weapon.
Probably would.
And so the fact she is as well versed on this, without me knowing, I've never heard of her, so I don't think she does content on
Yeah, I hadn't either.
Chantal. And I'm just sat there like, this is great. Genuinely, it was great.
Mike is getting text in real time, like, "Hey, bro, look at this. You don't know who you're on. You don't know who you're on cam with, right? Check out this Foodie Beauty jungle." So that's how this all transpires. Send it to me. I want to see. Time out, Foodie Beauty. Do I have permission to look at your box? Because Mike.
That's important. He asked for permission. Okay.
He's gonna send it to me.
Yep.
Gee, no.
Go for it.
I want permission.
Go for it? Didn't she just give you permission, Keem?
Wait, she said go for it. Now, first of all, do I even have to ask for permission if she has posted this online? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I kind of seem.
Yes and no. If it's the free one, then no. If it's the only Fupa Fibo adult film actor failed one, then yes, you kind of have to ask for that one. That one feels morally wrong to do.
Yeah, and point being, she is a grown woman who has the ability to say no. She could have turned it into an entire bit by telling them no and then making a complete joke out of it, and they would have got the laughs and you know, who knows what could have happened.
Yeah. So that's another thing with Chantal, as someone Ardnet mentions in the chat. Her expression, she was all about the attention. The thing is, if she said no, then more conversation could have taken place. And I think Keem would have said, "All right, then, no." Others might have said, "I'll just send it to me because I don't share his values." But that boundary, I think, is important. And because she's a tryhard. No, if Chantal, if you're listening, you are a tryhard. You've always been a tryhard. You desperately crave the attention of those you think will give you a chance at being something more than you really are. And I get that, by the way, because I remember when I started on YouTube, I desperately wanted people to notice me. Of course I did. But you are at 100,000 subs now. You've got your play button. You've achieved something, ish. You paid for it, but yeah. But I think that if you're gonna do it on Lolcow Live, you're going to run a massive risk of blowback. Although this is beneficial to many different people involved. It's beneficial to Chantal to create this drama, although it would have been better for her to be on a show because of a regular income. It's also beneficial because of Chantal's reaction to all the haters of the world who are going to look at this and go, oh, moist, I'm going to make some money out of this. And that's what they're going to do, because why not? Like, you intentionally did this. You had a chance at something better and you blew it up on your own. Why? Because Chantal ain't going to be no slave to no man. Says a woman who live in a country where women don't have equal rights, but okay.
To be running like a multi-million-dollar company that's been on the internet for over a decade.
Hang on a second.
Go on.
Chloe, welcome to the pain. You only have yourself to blame. Sorry, just had to address that previous comment in chat. Go ahead.
Hi, Green Dragon. Hope you're well. Hello, Catsy. Hello, the Alpha, the Beta, the Empire. Hello, Ewa. I know that name is
Ewa?
No, it's like Eva, but it's not. Hi. I know a new little Polish girls I used to work with called Ava. Eva. Yeah.
Okay.
Decade that handles all this type of stuff when there's leaks with celebrities. It's called Drumler, and I think I know the law inside and out. And because if there are leaks, like, we can't cover it. That's like revenge porn. We can cover it, but you can't show anything. You can't download it. Like, if you're scrolling and you see it, you don't want to download it because that's like technically a crime or whatever, right? But this is way different, right? This is her OnlyFans, so I could just look at it. Mike could send it to me, and I could look at it and make my own comment. I don't even have to ask.
Hello, Erowin. Hello, Tiny.
Mission. But I still.
Who's the lady? Leona, aka Wildling, in the chat. Do say hi, everyone.
Hi.
Did. Mission. I'm being respectful.
It's on the internet. There's nothing I can do.
She says right there, it's on the internet. There is nothing I can do. Okay.
This is important. If she can't do anything about it, and by the way, she won't anyway. As mentioned later on with the lawsuit she kept threatening Frenchie with and Yaba with. I think Frenchie more than Yaba. With those lawsuits, she never did anything about it because she's in Kuwait. She hasn't got the money to do these either. She won't do it. Right? You're done with it. Yeah. I know we lost in the tangle. We've heard, and we might get to it. There's no guarantee. Although I will out, my prediction was correct. She made a video saying that she was going to, that she was exposing Yaba and Frenchie. Yesterday, I outright said that she would delete it, and she did.
Yep.
Because she's predictable.
Reaction?
I'm not going anywhere near my fucking phone just in case.
It's already done.
And so they're just laughing. They're just laughing, having a good time with it. So I don't know what the problem was, all right? And then I asked her about other controversies. She talked about having a coke problem and like all kinds of stuff. I don't know. It was just a fun hang out with the bros moment. I felt like Foodie Beauty was perfect for this type of platform where we can roast each other, we can have jokes. I don't know. What did you think, Boogie?
In fact, we liked her hanging out with her so much, and she seemed to have so much fun. The next day, me and Jordy were planning a solo stream. We reached out to her and asked her, hey, would you like to sit in and be our third? You're a natural at this, and I think you'll have a lot of fun. And I
think that would have been a good show. Because if Jordy has a very no-nonsense attitude towards... He's very relaxed. He's like, yeah, no, get her on. Boogie sees opportunity. Keem agrees. It all went really well. Now, Chantal maintained character, and I'll call it that, for the entire hour she was on that show. Even with all the crap Tina was hurling at her, she held it quite well. She didn't lose it. Clearly, she'd taken enough CBD to get through the day. She was relaxed. She was okay. And so, I don't understand why her mentality was, well, I woke up on the wrong side of this bed that I don't sleep with my husband in, and I now have to throw everyone under the bus and throw away the opportunity, because she genuinely could have done something. This could have been I mean, it could be a play, by the way. Others had speculated that it's a play for... Hi, Sarah. It could be a play for her to be on the show, but she's dragging this out. I don't believe so. Yeah? I don't believe so in the slightest, so we'll carry on.
You know, she wasn't angry. She didn't tell us anything bad. She said, I'd like to talk to my husband about it first, and then...
He's not her husband.
Oh yeah, she did ask us to pay her, which we don't do. I don't know why
Yeah, you have to earn your keep. Don't be a silly bitch.
you think you were getting paid.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I'm so confused on this money thing, and I had a little rant on last night's stream about it, but I'm just gonna do it again, right? That is not our culture, all right?
My view is if you're a regular on... I've been invited on many shows over the years, and I've never asked for money. In fact, whenever I was on Ghost Poo and then Alcoholics Damo, which is Sinatra and Drunken Uncle and I think Polydub, or is he still on that? Yeah, I think he is. When I was on that, I never ever... I got asked if I wanted to link my Streamlabs, and I'd say, yeah, streamlabs.com/Drunken Uncle, which is actually one of the hosts, because I didn't want money to be there. Because that's what I'm not there. I'm not a regular. I'm not a host of the show. I've been on shows with Cog in the past. I know he wanted to do something with me actually, and I'd love to be fair. Maybe next year, I can work something out, because you never know what's going to happen on this with what's happening on the video front. You know, maybe we'll become a full-time streamer, which would suck. But yes, Sin's a great guy. Given each other whiskey recommendations. I've always gotten on with him. Done many collaborations over the years with him, but I've never asked for money because I don't want to ask for money from my mates. And also, I'm not a host on his show. I'm really not. Hi, Mr. Beethoven. Hope you're well. Hello, Mr. Gamer as well. I don't know if I said hello to you or not. Hello, Fern Wilson as well. I think yes. But yeah, I never want to ask for it, and I don't think she should have either. Now, I can understand with a show like this where it makes money. That it would be an idea to do. Oh, thank you, Draw Me a River. Yaba's prediction was that she told Salah she was going to get a big payday from the show, and she didn't get it, so he got mad. She went and passed the blame to someone else. A good prediction. And I could believe that, to be honest, because he's in some control of her life. Some. Hi, Nine Feline. I don't know if I said that to you or not. And yes, smash like.
Yeah, I don't know of anyone, all the different corners of YouTube I've been around over the years and stuff. I've never known of anybody to demand payment for going on a live stream.
I do understand that with some shows, YouTubers that do like sit-down interview shows, they have lots of people. They'll pay the guest to come on, yes, but that's not the same as this live show format. You're a guest on the show. Therefore, you are not paid to be here because you're easy to remove. Hi, Cancer Warrior. Hope you're well. But yeah, we'll carry on with this bit for a bit, and we'll probably skip ahead a little soon.
Okay.
And I'm sure many people, there's many YouTubers watching right now. That is not the culture when we go on each other's shows and whatever. We're not.
Exactly. Oh, and by the way, if you do want to support the channel, of course, Super Chat is greatly appreciated, but please consider doing so via Streamlabs. Thank you.
Not expecting payment. That is not the culture here. Now, if
Link
let's
to
say
the payment
BuzzFeed
comment.
wanted a YouTuber to go on their show, yeah, BuzzFeed's a corporation.
I was about to say that.
That's correct. BuzzFeed's a corporation. That's another. Like, BuzzFeed doesn't exist, but the corporation idea is very important, right? Hi, Mayfei. Gotta go soon. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it, Goose. Approve that.
Aw, thanks for being here, Goose. You got it? Okay.
Boom, Foodie was born. Oh dear. If you're a business, I get it. Like even like Sargon of Akkad, his Lotus Eaters podcast. I think he pays his guests to come on and debate and discuss things because that's it's a business. There's an aspect of being paid to pay for travel and stuff. That that's important. This is not the same. This is a bunch of guys streaming on a channel. That's all it is. And he's trying to expand it to the women's side, and to do that, you need to test the waters to do the Queen's side of it. And if that works, then you work for the first month. You work essentially a month in hand, because you have to, like on any channel, you don't get paid till the following month, right? It makes sense. I like Lotus Eaters too, Mooty. I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very important to understand this is not how business works. And Chantal doing the money side of things, I think she got ahead of herself and then got cocky when she realised it wasn't going to be that way. It's a business, not arguing for Foodie, but that's very true, very true. But this isn't how they do it. They got her on for auditions, like to try out to see how she got on. This wasn't her performance to pay her for a performance. It was very much a case of let's see how you get on with Becky Boop and Tina. Tina's a guarantee, Becky's not, and others, to try and find that balance. So it wasn't the same. But you are right. There is a LolCow Live LLC. You're actually right to point that out. Thank you very much, Ardnet.
you're gonna say, okay, give me a check, right? But not among creators. We don't have a culture like that, right? And I don't know other creators that would ever pay anyone to go on their show. Like the biggest case of this, and I don't know if it's true or not, but remember when Oompa Loompa said that he paid Nick Avocado a bunch of money to go on his show? And I was like, that really bugged me because it was like, I've been doing this for 15 years and you just pushed our community and this online entertainment stuff into a direction I didn't like. But I don't know if that's true or if that was a bit or what. But
it was probably a bit, but only because Nick Avocado is not as poor as people think.
This is her response, guys. She kind of goes off the handle here.
All right, here's Chantal.
When you went on the show,
Oh, hang on a
asked
second
me,
to
like-
address something in chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I did
Who are you
see
addressing?
where Draw Me a River.
Okay.
Sorry, chat's moving a bit fast, so I lost the name. Draw Me a River. Yeah, I actually saw the clip of Keem talk. He sounded very surprised that they got like 2K or something in some super chats.
Really? That's impressive.
Yeah, he did act a bit surprised that it was that much. Yeah.
Really?
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay.
Yeah.
like Keem was looking at his phone, and he asked me, like, do you mind if I look at your vagina? Like, basically like that.
That's not actually, but okay.
I said box
No.
because I'm a gentleman, not vagina.
Box is gentlemanly, okay.
No.
Box.
Can I look at West Virginia?
Can I look at the picture? And it's like he was probably already looking at it because he was looking at his phone.
Oh, okay, you're just poised.
Bunny Go Lightly, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. You can join my Discord server, by the way. I hope you're able to and join us so I can haze your fluffy brains out.
Poisoning the well. He was probably already looking. She's just
welcome
poisoning the
in.
well. Don't throw that in there. Oh, he was probably doing this. Don't give me probablys, bro.
And I was kind of caught off guard. I don't think they had that intention. I think they just wanted the entertainment
The audio on her end is actually hurting my ears.
value of it.
Bro, of course we didn't have that intention, ladies and gentlemen. We're hanging out. We have Tina, the trash talker, right? And she
She is a very good trash talker.
knows enough about Foodie Beauty
She is.
where she
She's
immediately
good.
is like, you're Harry Snatch. I mean, this is what she does. She roasts people. She talks
Yeah.
shit. We
Yeah, let me go ahead. Foodie Beauty was in the chat for so many shows. The reason we invited her on is because she was in the chat for that show. You know the culture of what we do here. We roast each other.
Chantal not
Yep.
only knew that, she was a member. Like a top. She was a
And
cash
she
cow.
up. Yeah, I was about to say she upped her membership. Yeah.
Like, she paid because I think she thought, hi Thompson, hope you're well. Hi from Manchester. Hi from not Manchester. Discord link. If you're a member, Marie, you can join by linking your YouTube channel, your YouTube account to your Discord account through user settings, and you can join that way. Or Patreon, I think, also does it. Sadly, it had to be member thing because it got a bit flooded. But yes, there's a point to what Boogie is saying here about roasting. Chantal knows because she watches this stuff, so she knew going in. She just presumed too much, and perhaps didn't get what she expected as quickly because she's not interested in long-term success, only short-term gratification.
Other. We shit talk each other. That's what you were walking into. How would you not expect that?
Yeah, this is like a... This
Oh, she knew it when she was there because she was giving as good as she got with Tina. I say giving as good as she got.
Yes.
She gave a little and didn't bite the bait too much.
is like a fun vibe, and yes, we get mad and we scream at each other or whatever, but we don't do this cancel culture shit, bro. We don't do this I'm a victim shit. Like, bro, what are you doing? Bro, that was a fun stream, bro. That was fun, all right?
But by the way, he is right because everyone enjoyed themselves enough that they wanted to do another show with her. And to throw that opportunity, like, I'm sorry, but if I'm offered this opportunity, I'm not turning it down. Because if I'm asked to go back, that means I've done well. All right, I'll go back and try again. It's one of the reasons why I've always gotten on well with like the likes of Cog, because we just have a natural chemistry to bounce off each other. It's quite easy. Same with Sinatra in the past, with streams I've done with him and Drunkle, and when obviously Alex was on them as well. It's just, it was a natural thing. Hello, Chan Reese Corner. Hope you're well. If I missed anyone, do say hi in the chat so I can say hello to you. Hello, Brandon Simmons. And Shay,
Hi,
and I think
everyone.
Big Ed as well.
You legitimately had
That's
fun.
where
Go back and watch the footage.
Any
She's
name.
laughing. She's cracking with the jokes. Like, what is going on? How is this turned into, oh, woe is me?
And
With the audio.
because of my past, like 3 years ago, something like this wouldn't have affected me. If it did, I bottled it up. So, for example, like, back to the story, I'm all over the...
Yo, this is kind of crazy though, right? Let's actually think about this for a second, Boogie. This whole controversy is about us seeing her kitty, and what does she have on screen?
Oh, it's her kid.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing. She's trolling with that cat food.
She does.
She has a bag that says cat.
Oh, Snuckles, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I don't think you can show your pussy on YouTube, Chantal.
Get the. Just like, what is going on, bro?
The place, because I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate.
I thought she put the cat food there not just as a troll for that, but also a troll. I know she pays attention to Amber. Like, you know, she's paying attention to that, and she's like, "Yeah, my cat's alive."
For this.
I think it's I think it's a triple troll. It's a triple troll.
Triple.
Because it's it's the
not-
kitty cat box,
Yeah. Okay.
Amber's, and the fact people are on her about her freaking cat.
Yeah. That's
So
two.
it's a triple.
That's two.
No, Keem and her box, because that's another term for
Yeah.
kitty. And her cat and Amberlyn Reed's
Oh
cat.
right.
So it could be a triple
yeah, it
troll.
could be a triple troll.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's got the brain for that.
Could be.
I think she's too smooth brain.
I don't know.
But you never know. We'll
Possibly.
speculate triple.
Probably from them too.
It was
Somebody in the
speculate.
chat said the cat is out of the bag.
Oh. By the way, I bought recently a soundboard thing. I've got it here. It has a bunch of buttons on it with like cheer, din, kiss, gunshot, slash, applause, giggle. It's got these sound effects. And I have yet to actually set it up. But next year I might well do so if I do more streams like this because... Wait, does it have power for back? Oh my god, it has batteries. Wait, what?
Oh, I wonder if the
Buttons
soundboard
working.
is just
Turn it off.
can
How do
be
you turn it
heard.
off? How do you turn it off? Oh, there we go. Sorry, all the lights were flashing. I was like, oh shit! Carry on. Anyway, yeah, next year I might.
Well, I
do
was
that
just
with
wondering if
something
the soundboard here would work in Discord, if they could hear the soundboard
I'm
on the stream.
I'm definitely not doing that because controlling the audio on Discord on live stream, you'd have to practice it in advance.
True. I'm not gonna.
Hello,
I'm
Goblin.
not gonna press
Hello, Queen
anything.
Housefly.
So I
Hi,
said yes. I
Goblin.
said, yeah, go ahead, look at it.
Oh, hello, Taraya, Dysphoria, and Spicy Giblets. Yes. If I've missed anyone, say hello.
I don't think I think what Grace said hit me because I don't think I fully processed it. So I looked at the picture.
Sorry?
Sorry, I was trying to read a name in chat, and you know I can't pronounce things.
Which one?
Toria
Dysphoria.
Toria Dysphoria.
Yeah,
Welcome
Toria,
to the stream.
Toria. I assume it's
Toria,
short,
there
I
we go.
assume it's short for Victoria.
It was a
Hello,
picture.
Hurricane Party.
Okay, so let me give the audience a little bit of a backstory that you might not know, okay? So Grace Thorpe is a person with a lot of controversies who is trying out for the new show that we're launching called Lolcow Queens. It's an all-female...
So I am looking forward to LolCow Queens. I know nothing of this person. Okay? I really...
Yeah.
Toria Dysphoria. Oh, that works better, doesn't it? Yeah, you might be right, Sarah. Thank you.
Oh.
female
Thank you, Sarah.
cast. So all you new ladies that are here for Foodie Beauty, trust me, you're coming at a good time because there's a show like designed for you that I think you'll like. Hopefully you like this one too, but there's a new show that I really think you're gonna like. But anyhow, there's been drama with Grace Thorpe. You know, there's rumors about her and her dad and incest. I don't want to get into it, but long story short, I made a rule.
Do you know anything about Grace?
Yeah.
We'll save it for another
mostly
day.
what I have heard about her is that she possibly has a relationship with her father. Kima said. Yeah. All right,
No.
move on. Yeah.
Grace Thorpe could not have her father on camera. And she came on the show and her dad walked in the background. So I said, you're not going on Queens, you're done. And then Grace had this big blowout on her own personal channel where she was saying like, Keemstar's trying to control me. He's a controlling weirdo and he took advantage of me and all this stuff. That's nonsense, which she's already walked back, by the way. All right. And so what Foodie Beauty is saying is that she watched Grace's video and was like, oh, I'm a victim too. They took advantage of me too. That's what she...
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I've...
Just so we all want Michael B. Petty to come back.
honestly, Michael B. Petty would be one of the biggest haters right now.
Hater?
He would. I think to an extent he also wouldn't be overly fond of world. I think he'd love it, but I don't think he'd want to be a part of it. Hello, Damien.
Yeah.
I think that it's a very different landscape now, and I'm hoping he has a better life than any of us. To be honest, I hope he has.
She's
I
saying...
see him on Twitter still, though, so at least he's still semi-active. I think he is, unless he quit.
True.
I haven't seen his tweets in a while. I keep
think
seeing
somebody said something about TikTok with him, but I don't know if it's his old content getting re-uploaded or what.
We'll see. Anyway.
My region from my OnlyFans, and they basically like passed it between.
Hold up. She says vagina earlier, and now she's going to call it nether region. Come on, what are you doing?
From my OnlyFans, and they basically think.
Wait a second.
It was the Ender region.
Very important there.
Didn't
she say it was from her OnlyFans, not from someone's camera roll? She just said OnlyFans. I'm pretty sure she did.
But listen to this. Why does she go from vagina to nether region? Listen to this.
I think what Grace said hit me because I don't think I fully processed it. So I looked at the picture. It was a picture of my nether region.
nether regions.
Oh God,
That's a great description
wow.
for a morbidly obese.
I mean, it's a never been seen region, but otherwise no.
Person's fupa, the nether
Which
regions.
does she even
Where's
know
Fu-
which picture it was that was disseminated though?
I don't know if
Does
she
Foodie
saw
know
it.
which
So,
picture it was?
I don't know because
Yeah.
Kid, is it Kid behind the camera, boy behind the camera, wherever that guy is, he had the
Something
picture.
like that. Yeah.
He was the one that said, "I got this picture," and then Keem asked for permission for it to be sent to Keem. Yeah, and to be shared about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's the beauty from? Oh, she's from the nether region.
From my OnlyFans, and they basically like passed it between Keem and Wings, and then that loudmouth Tina. They were all making fun of it as if like if we saw them
Tina already said she had pictures of it anyway.
naked, we wouldn't be gagging. But anyway,
Tina, at the moment they started talking about her.
Yeah, she didn't stop. That's actually one of the reasons the picture kind of did its rounds, is because
Yeah.
she kept on mentioning it.
You would be gagging, right?
Yeah.
You would be gagging, and you'd be roasting us back. And the thing is in that moment, there was no sense of you're getting bullied or you're being humiliated, right? There was a sense of you're a fan of this show, you watch this show, and you're one of us, and you're hanging out, and we're cracking jokes back and forth, and we're laughing. That was the entire vibe of the situation.
And just to address Ryan, she did have one before she went to Kuwait, but I don't think it made much money for her. She did do a few pictures. She, in fact, did a collaboration with some people and ended in a mukbang with them. Do you remember that? The couple?
Yeah.
But I think only one or two people actually paid for the pictures, and they immediately uploaded them to the farms. Yep. Carrying on.
That's fine.
And now you're repainting it like something that didn't happen. There was like, what
Historical revisionism, it's called, Keemstar.
is going on?
Yep.
I realized whenever Grace said that, like how wrong it was that they were doing that to a woman. I felt like violate, like I felt violated in a bad way. Like, and what I'm really, really angry at is myself. And you know why? Because it makes me realize, it brings me back to 3 years ago that I let men violate me, that I let people access my body that didn't deserve it, and it made me feel like that again. You know?
Chantal, you once went to a one-star motel with Nada and said you were a king starfisher on a chair where you are actually meant to spread them, because you couldn't work out how to get onto it. You may talk about that. I mean, I could believe some bad things have happened to you 100%. Problem is, it's very hard to believe because we've seen some of the things you've done and said. Your story times do you no favors. The TMI's fam. And I still remember the Dingleberries.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's one of the best stories ever.
Don't.
You sold it. You took the photos, you posted them online, and you charged people for them.
I think like one person paid for it, but yeah.
How does that make you feel violated?
Shay,
when
we're
you
gonna
willingly
try to
did it
get
the whole
to that
way?
tonight, maybe. The way the stream ended. I don't think you've seen it. Last night's Lolcow stream, how Keem ended it. Keem
We'll
was
get
a
to a
bit
clip
upset.
of it at
Let's
least,
do
but
it that way.
we might
Yeah.
get to a clip of it, but that's about it.
Boogie, I'm like a donut. I'm Crispy Keem, right? Crispy Keem donut, because she has no restraint when it comes to Keemstar.
What?
The way I can't
yeah.
even say. He called himself a Keemstar donut or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, can I
Sorry,
see it?
that's too
Yes.
funny.
You want this donut? Yes. Like, what the fuck is going on here, people? Come on. Come on. Bro, I legitimately liked her. I swear to God. I swear to God, after Boogie, do you remember this? We had a call, like, either the next morning or that night. And I was like, dude, Foodie Beauty is hilarious. Like, dude, this girl is a hoot. Like, the crazy shit that she's doing, like, in saying, like, this is, like, content gold, right?
Yeah, in that call, I told you I wanted to snipe her up as a third for our show when you're not here.
What is happening? All of a sudden, we took advantage of her. I'm so lost, bro.
Why would you say something then? Like, that's what's so confusing to me. Why? Because I have a theory. I think that once she talked it over with the husband, he wasn't too happy about it. That's my...
So I think Boogie's right. However, I also think that their relationship isn't quite what people think. I think it's a business transaction. So when she screwed it all up, Salah lost money. And
Yeah.
I think that's because of her impulsive attitude. She doesn't have the ability to perceive how something could work long term for her. It's why I'll use myself here. I knew when I was told the community I was a part of was going to fall apart, I walked away and did my own thing. I was right to, because I'm here now. Many of those channels are no longer here, right? Sometimes you have to follow the money because this is, for many of us, a job. Of course, I do have work away from this. I'm not trying to say that this is the only thing I have. But at the same time, this is my primary job. I love this job. But I'm not going to be dumb enough to fall into traps of getting caught in drama. Chantal, though, because of the kind of creator she is, she needs the drama. She needs this. But she realistically needed the show because it was such an opportunity. It would have actually relieved much of the stress she would have from her channel not being as good, which meant she could have then spent money from LolCow Live doing more Chantal and Salah, or Salah and Chantal couples crap, on a channel that is officially absolutely dead. You know, it makes more sense.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and I think that if you're gonna...
Thank you, Feline.
Yes, thank you. Smash like. If you're gonna be a creator that solely exists because of controversy, you've got to keep it going. That train, when you're not involved in controversy, it's very tricky. Yeah, you just sort of dip your toe in and work around it, which is what I do. Chantal, though, is in it. She's in the quagmire, right? As are many people, and that's why I've always said that her relationship with her haters is very symbiotic, because she needs them now. Amber does too. It's why she's clickbaiting her thumbnails with eating. They need it, right? And that's important. It's just a part of the game. Anyway.
My working theory. Because she was on the stream for quite some time after that and didn't say shit.
I don't know what's going on, bro. I'm so lost.
Yeah, this is genuinely someone confused about what had happened.
So I just feel really gross. I feel dirty. And
I agree, Moonface. She doesn't deserve them. She got them, though, and she squandered it. Hi, Marcy.
Oh my God, yes. You need to go take a shower.
Hey, Marcy.
You need to wash off the violation of your body. Yes, like, yes. Like,
the one that's hidden behind many filters, makeup, and the clothing. Yes, of course you need to hide that body.
Bro, can I ask the chat a question for a second before we get into it? And there's a lot to get to. But can I ask the chat...
and agreed, Shay. That is also true. While there is a symbiotic relationship there, it's also important to note that Chantal deletes the videos that would actually earn her residual and passive income. Her inability to understand that she could actually do really well by leaving all that content there. If she re-uploaded it, by the way, re-uploaded it all the way back to the Crunk stream, right? Just re-upload all of it, right? She'd get lots of views. Just accept you're a mess, right? Re-upload all of it, 3 a day. Just do it, right? I promise you, you would get views. You'd make bank, right? That's actually a long-term.
I wonder if she actually has them. Yeah, I wonder if she actually has them, though.
I don't think she does, but I think if she got them off someone else and re-uploaded them, she can still claim they're hers because it is her intellectual. It is her there. Yeah. But she'll have to accept that.
Well, saying that.
Go on.
I was going to say, Chantal, if you are listening, I pretty much have all of your stuff. Feel free to message me on Twitter. How about that?
Weird flex, but okay.
I blame you. I blame you.
Yes. We don't do this for free.
Well, of course.
You'll find Chantal at streamlabs.com/Omegon. In that instance, though, I would give it all to you.
I blame you.
So, anyway, yes. It's just that it's important that if you're going to make money on this platform, don't delete videos. Like, just make them public. Because those will make you money. And that's what... And yes... You're right in that respect, Shay, to reference that the reaction channels benefit because of this stupid, impulsive, and elitist attitude towards what you think you are. You are only an avatar for controversy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You will never be as calm and composed as someone who doesn't get involved. Because you can't be. Yeah. Okay? I'm sorry. If I'm not even lying. I would love to stream with her. I'd love to stream with Amber, but I genuinely would find a way to make them tick. I'll say it publicly, if I was ever on a live stream with them, my sole purpose on that stream would be to make them tick. Just to see the vein on the temple go. I want to see if I can do that, because I'm not the worst person at goading, you know. It's a frightening admission, I know. And yes, the way that hard drive is in a gun safe.
A question. Please type 1 if you're an actual victim of revenge porn.
Rage, we've seen it. We've seen the Cuba Rage.
It's one of my favourite things ever. I might actually still have that on my hard drive somewhere on the PC. It's right up there with an 8 out of 10 episodes.
We really got to do a retro review.
8 out of 10 cats or something. Yeah, an episode with Jimmy Carr got done for tax evasion and everyone mocked the fuck out of him for 30 minutes. It might be there.
Yeah.
That episode is one of my favourite things in the world. I'll have to find it.
I remember you
This is
telling
like the
me.
#1 crime
We
that
should do
never
a
gets reported
retro
to the
react
cops,
to the
never gets
Cuba
reported to
rage.
anyone. People are just
Sinatra does that with his with Shelley. It's really they react to old stuff. It's great. Anyway,
That's
carry on.
right.
and they're just, you know, they
Yeah.
leave it be. Like, there's so many actual victims of revenge porn. So many, all right? And this is the type of shit, when people know the context of this story, that would make that, these people, their blood is boiling watching this, and they hate her for this. Like, so many people are actual victims of this. Like, what the fuck are you on about? Weirdo. You put it on your OnlyFans.
I should, just for the sake of is the chat here.
Just mad at myself that
Oh, it's not
in
loading.
this
Got it.
instance, when that was happening,
No, it's not
and so
loading.
many
Sorry.
fucking times in my life,
I mean,
I
it
never
showed
stood
some
up
of the
for
chat
myself.
for no,
I was never my
the
cheerleader.
Lolcow
I
live
don't give a fuck about myself.
Oh,
I
okay.
just wanted to show
Yeah.
it, and I wanted people to see that. There was a couple ones in there though.
I don't care enough about myself.
Yeah.
I don't care about my health. I hurt myself every day.
Finished.
I've hurt myself today.
more.
I mean, she's not wrong. Every time she has one of those mukbangs, she ain't doing herself no service.
Dude, you know, I remember that moment now. I'm like thinking about it. I was like, bro, I wonder if I could possibly put Foodie Beauty on Lolcow Queens, which is launching December 15th, this Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. This Sunday, the all-girl cast on YouTube. Go sub to it right now, youtube.com/Lolcow Queens, or you got to do the @sign in Lolcow Queens. You'll find it, right?
Oh, hang on
I
a
was thinking
second.
myself.
Let me address somebody in chat.
Okay.
Somebody. Yeah, I don't quite understand that myself. With, as Meg said earlier, her revisionist history. She acts like there aren't a dozen people who are archiving her
Historical
and have
revisionism.
out of her own
Yeah.
mouth. Thank you.
It's a term for someone who
and had it-
reinterprets
yeah.
history their own way.
Right. Yeah, she deletes stuff and thinks, oh, it's gone. When dozens of people have this, myself included, archived and can show it to her in her own words with her own face, but it's like she puts these weird blinders on. I don't understand somebody whose brain cuts off like that.
Yeah, I don't get it either, to be fair. But it's not my place to work it out, because I think it's that idea, that attitude of just thinking you're better than others. It's what Amber does. She does her video vlogs are recaps of what she's done, not actually doing anything. Now, it's because she believes she's better than anyone else, and that is a format of content she thinks that will do well for her. It doesn't. But and yet, because she believes herself above her audience, and many people that tell her this isn't working, she won't listen to the criticism that she needs to be better. And I moved on to crack and salted caramel because
Oh,
I've got-
nice.
I've
I'm
got
so
that.
jealous of that.
I bought my brother-in-law a bottle of Kraken for Christmas, and it came with a free shot glass.
Oh.
And I've got it, and it's
Nice.
so big and heavy, and I'm like, yes.
Yes, of course.
If I have to buy him
I'm
alcohol,
jealous.
I get the shot glass,
Well, yeah, duh.
obviously. But yeah.
Yeah.
In the case of Chantal, she's also quite fond of, and I hate this term, but it is accurate. She loves to gaslight. 100%. It's something she does. I don't think she's paying much attention to it, but she's very much aware she's doing it. She just won't change, who she is with it.
Yeah.
And I think because of that, she's never going to be able to improve as a person, which she keeps claiming to want to do, because she'll never be able to see past that. I have to blame and I have to rage other people. I have to do something to make it seem like I am not responsible. It's my audience's fault because blah blah blah, they influence me. Like, that's not it. Shut up. Anyway, should we carry on? Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes,
put her on
let's
that
go
show, and then this year when I put Wings and Boogie in Fat Camp, we're gonna get her to go too. I'm gonna put Foodie Beauty in fucking Fat Camp, and she's gonna lose some goddamn weight, and it's gonna be
I would love to see her do that, but she'll just blame sciatica. She'll sweat just by standing up.
really
Honestly.
fucking
won't do
entertaining,
it.
and everyone's gonna make
Well,
money.
see, things like this,
and
it
everyone's gonna be
shows Team has no clue who she is.
Yeah, well, this is where it's this isn't meant to be a dig at Keen, but it's an innocent, very sweet, innocent thing of, hello, Lucy the Demon Puppy. Hope you're well. If you don't know them as well, you're going to, Plumpy, stop doing that. Okay, you're ruining she's ruining her bed and knocking a door. Right. Anyway,
no.
my dog's just being special. That's all. If you, hello, Murder Mittens. If you don't know the creator as well, which he'll pull some people on later anyway, so it's going to be great. But if you don't know them that well, it's going to be a bit of a case of, you can make the suggestions of what you want to do, but it's going to cost you money with Chantal to make it happen. Also, get it out of Q8. It's not going to happen because she'll hop to Thailand and back and forth because she wants to keep that visa run going, right? The only way she'll ever do the Fat Camp is when her channel is demonetized. Then she realizes she's screwed. Like, she can't do the.
I don't think she'll do it then.
I think she will have no choice because I don't think she'll make enough. She won't be able to do Twitch and make money enough. She won't be able to make enough money on TikTok. She won't be able to do it on Rumble, Party, Parler, Kick, whatever, any other platform. She won't be able to do it. Yeah, my dog is. She's got a nice blanket and a venison chew she had earlier, and she has decided the blanket is uncomfortable. Why? Because she made it uncomfortable and can't fix it. I have to fold it all back up for her.
Oh, bless.
Anyway, hello, Cypher.
But hi, and hi, just a girl. I don't think Foodie has the ability. I really don't think. I think she'd be homeless before she'd go to a fat camp.
I think she'll have no choice if they offer her a bit of money if she's demonetized. I don't want her to be demonetized, just to be clear. But I think if options are removed, she will have no choice. The choices have to be taken away. That's the point.
Gotcha.
Just a girl, I hope your last hour and a half goes well for you. We will carry on. Sorry about this. Again, smash the like.
Happy because it's gonna be fucking awesome to watch. Like, I had all these plans that are running through my mind when I met her for the first time. It was such a good experience. I don't know how the fuck it turned into this. I don't know. And again, you guys got to understand, me and Boogie didn't know anything about Foodie Beauty. Wings knew.
Yeah, Wings knew. Boogie definitely did. Like Keem Boogie definitely knew nothing. You could tell.
Yeah, Wings knew stuff about her. I didn't even know she existed until she showed up, right? So we don't know the backstory. We don't know the lore. Like this, I actually went into some of your guys, because I know you're here right now, other YouTubers that stream about her, and I was in the chat and I was like, hey, can you guys help us? We don't know any of the lore or anything. We don't know what just happened. All we know is the feds are looking for us.
So of course I don't represent me. I don't care. A LolCow still has feelings, Andre Marie. I'm still a woman. Okay? Like... And honestly...
I mean, I can believe you have feelings. The problem you've got is you act on your feelings far too quickly and don't give your brain a chance to think. If you did allow your brain to think, you would have perhaps not considered, or perhaps considered not being an absolute lobcock. Anyway.
It is gross for men to treat women that way, especially a woman wearing a hijab.
Bro, come on.
Listen, LolCow Lives is an equal opportunity offender. I don't care if you're Muslim, Christian, short or tall, fat or skinny. We're going
She's not Muslim.
to have fun roasting you here. That's what we do. I think the fact that we're treating women the same way we treat men is equality.
It probably helps that in the case of men treating women the same. Hi, hope you're well. Treating everyone the same. The fundamentally important part of that is the fact that in the case of Tina, she's just hammering you, and you have to let it go because she's so loud. Oh, that's felt better.
I don't know what to say to that one. Let me ask you a question. When she took the picture, did she have that on?
Hold on.
The hijab. No, this is predates the hijab.
Oh no, that definitely is not haram.
You know what I'm saying? Guys, we do
You said it wrong. It's haram.
have some donos that I want to get to real quick, and then we'll continue.
I'm gonna skip.
I can skip all that. Yeah.
To the people that donated earlier and your donation didn't get read, but moving forward, any donation 20 or higher will be played through text.
Any donation 1 or higher, we will address it directly. You're welcome.
Speech.
Yes, we will.
And we'll
We're not
unpause
elitist
those and play
like
all
him
those
here.
at the end of this video, but let's continue.
Over it and was like, well, he's gonna know now, but he's sleeping. And I had to tell somebody, like, nobody I know is like awake.
Who do you know beyond Pete's? Like, no offense to Chantal here, she doesn't have much of a support network. She doesn't really have many friends, or she has no family out there. She is very much alone. No, I'm sorry, but
I don't think she has a support network at all. She has a hug box. That's different. That's it.
And Mayfair, you actually have a point there. Foodie might join if Frenchie applied for the spot, but Frenchie's not really the LolCow. She's more the encyclopedia part of a LolCow. And in the context of LolCow Queens, he wants the LolCows. Of course, if you could do a stream and get Frenchie on, Yaba on, and Chantal on together, oh, you've got carnage for an hour. You've got an absolutely show. Problem you've got there is one of them is going to want all the donations for themselves. I don't agree with that, by the way, but that is what will happen. Anyway, we'll carry on. Sorry if I'm not letting you speak much. I do apologize. I'm just like
It's okay.
zeroed in, I guess. I do apologize.
I'm trying not to interrupt you too much.
I just blocked everybody from that side of things, and it's just, I don't know, it was just really a dumb thing for me to do, and I take responsibility for doing that.
If you want to take responsibility for doing something dumb, how about going to Q8 in the first place and lying about your entire existence for 2 years?
I was really caught off guard when I went up there, and the first thing they asked me was, like, can I see your vagina? You know?
Bro, that was not. This is such a mischaracterization of like
Bullshit.
what happened. Like none of this happened, bro. She came in, and that was not the first thing, bro. Like the second she comes in, Mike isn't getting a text message of her box, bro. That is not how it played out.
I got rum on my beard.
Aw, clean it up. Get a towel.
It's because it's on my right side. For some reason, I put my right hand in my pocket, my hoodie. I don't know why. So I tried to reach my left hand, and just my left hand doesn't lift drinks. Anyway,
Amy May,
yeah.
they probably would just for the chance, but at the same time, I don't think
One second.
Revy
that
Rampage
Revy
donated
Rampage.
£7
Thank you
and
for the
92
donation.
pence.
Super chat.
Love your
The
content.
Streamlabs, thank you very much. We really appreciate that. Play that way, and like, yeah, that's true. You might be right, Mayfei. I just think he'd want one because then he could get the other, and I think that would make it more interesting.
No,
Continuing.
like, come on, let's be real. Let's be real. Why are you retelling the story this way, bro? Do you know the people you're telling this story to got access to the internet and could just go youtube.com/LolCow live, watch the episode, and just see that's not true? Why, bro? Why
On 1.5 times speed because I'm not going to be able to watch 3 hours on a live stream here.
are you saying it like this?
we're gonna have to start skipping around a bit.
Boogie, I'm mad. I feel betrayed.
You should be. I feel the same way. This is changing the narrative as much as humanly possible to play victim, and that personally offends me because that used to be my gig.
Bro, she's turned this into like,
He's got a point.
oh, let's look at your
He's
private
right.
parts. Ooh, like, bro, that's not the vibe. That's not what happened, bro. Go watch
How
it.
did we had a lot of fun, Chantal. I think hubby big mad. I think hubby got real mad.
Well, she's saying hubby doesn't even know yet, so.
Erin, when I have no idea. She definitely owes taxes in Canada though. That much has been well known for
Yeah.
a while. They need Dell and Lol's Queens for sure. They probably do, yeah.
You know, like, it was just really, I don't know. And I know those pictures are on the internet forever. You know, I'm just like really mad at myself that I didn't
So's all your videos.
value myself more. That's it, I guess. I don't know. So I really didn't even. The thing is like, I know people are gonna say, well, you didn't feel that way the time that you were up there. I don't think I really realized how I felt about it. I just kind of went with the flow for the show and thought, okay, it's just comedy. It's my pictures are out there anyways on the internet. They're gonna see them anyways.
Yeah!
Do you want to?
Yes! Yes! How do you go through this whole video, this little clip, and then finally get to common sense at the end? What the fuck?
Do you want to know who violated Foodie Beauty? It was her when she was sitting there doing this. You did this. It was your phone. It was your camera. It was your pussy. You're the one.
So there is certainly
see that?
yeah. There's a discussion about you were the one that made the content. You had to make. You had to be the one making the You had to be the one. It came from the idea was yours. I'm fumbling because this is a weird one. Like you are the one, the consenting adult that made the decision to make that content. I don't agree with anyone sharing things that were not given without consent, but you granted it in this instance. Therefore, you have no leg to stand on. Not that you stand on yours anyway.
The one who took the fucking photos. You violated you. You violated you. You're the one who shared them on the internet. You're the one who created an OnlyFans and figured out the pictures of your pussy worth $5.99. You're the one who did that. You violated yourself.
Bro, I didn't even have to ask for permission. This is something that I don't have to ask.
Does she owe taxes to US? Because I know that if you don't, they will take. So the thing with the AdSense, and I'll say this so it makes, if you fill in your forms on AdSense every 3 years, you have to redo them. I did mine early this year, 2 months ago. Yes, so not earlier, I guess. If your country has a treaty, then they will not take automatically 30% from your pay. Right? If your country does not have the treaty, it is automatically taken out. If she still has her account set to Canada, then she owes taxes in Kuwait, in Canada, sorry. And thank you, Amanda, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. And indeed, I hope you have a Merry Maggie Meistmas as well.
No, don't start that.
Smash the like on it.
Thank you.
But yes,
I get it. Hold on.
yeah, you got to like these. They've been very nice and supportive. Yeah, no,
They
will
are,
also,
and it's very sweet.
if her account is still set to Canada, then it's a 30% that isn't being taken from her. But if she's paying US taxes, that means her account is now set to Kuwait, which means she doesn't owe the US any tax because it's done automatically. I promise you it's done automatically.
Okay.
I know this because I accidentally got hit by one of those 30% tax things, and I got really angry about it because I did the form.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I got my money back the following month, but I was still pissed off.
ask her permission, and I still did to be respectful, and she did me like this? Like, bro, what is wrong with you? That's fucked up. How you doing me like?
What was that? Was that theirs or mine? I don't know.
I didn't hear anything.
It was theirs. They get donations as well.
Okay.
The same alert I get.
This. All right, we got more cat boxes.
Yeah.
Anyway, progress, but I don't even know who this Grace.
I'm just going to state her audio on this is horrific. Again.
But
It is. It hurts.
yeah, it was kind of bombarding, and you know, just I think maybe just really inappropriate for a married man, to ask like a hijabi woman that, and it's inappropriate for me.
Shut up. You wear a hijab as a token.
That's-
You only wear it because you're bald.
Me as a hijabi to be like, I guess, you know, look at it, whatever.
Oh yes, and smash the like.
But
Yes,
I
please.
really-
Bro, it's like, okay, first she feels violated. Now she wants to bring into the religion. I violated a religion. It's like,
He didn't violate any faith because at the point those pictures being taken, high writs, and she was not religious. Yes, she is now. Hello, Megan Rowland. Hope you're well. If I haven't said hello to you already, if I have, I'll say it again. Hello to everyone, resident in Canada. That's true, but this is where she might try and argue it. But it doesn't matter with AdSense. If she's paying US tax, it's automatic anyway. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It's an auto payment. It is simply subtracted. She cannot control it because Google is done that way. I say this because I get paid through AdSense as well. Again, I've done the forms. I promise you I know this. I do them correctly though because I'm not Chantal. Anyway.
what is going on? What else did I do?
really didn't really know what to say, you know. Yeah, I know, teardrop. I really just,
Oh God.
even myself 3 years ago, like when I was doing OnlyFans, I didn't respect myself. Like I didn't respect.
You don't respect yourself now, Chantal. You're heavier than you were then. You're out of control. You just don't have the fun time stuff to go with it. Like, nah.
Well, except when she goes to Thailand to a certain degree.
Yes, well, she doesn't really cut loose as much there. She just cuts
True.
loads of parts.
I didn't respect myself at all. I have the opinion that not everyone deserves access to your body, you know.
You should have said that 3 years ago. Although I don't think anyone's getting access to your body right now, to be fair.
Oh my god, this is pretty disgusting. Like, come
Nasty.
on.
And you're right, GC.
Like, this is.
Agreed.
Come on, Boogie.
Yeah, I would agree that not everybody deserves access to your body, which is why you shouldn't have uploaded it to your OnlyFans.
Which why you shouldn't have given
It's called Only Fupa Freibo for a failed adult film actor. I can't believe
me permission. In that moment, if she said no, I would have just put my phone down and said, "Hey guys, stop." That's what I
100%
would have
hand
done.
to God. Hand to God.
That's what I would have done because I recognized right away.
Hey, Cam.
You know, there's someone on the
Hi.
show and people are looking at her naked, right? And that's why I said, hold up, do I have your permission, right? Because this was what I was trying to avoid, right? Even though no.
Oh, Cypher, she's going somewhere else. You and I both know that. She might.
Yeah.
If it's legal in Vietnam, she'll be going there for the Vietnamese dong. That's the currency.
No one needed her permission. This is the exact thing I was trying to avoid. And when she said yes, I was like, okay, this girl's cool. Let's make some jokes. Let's have some fun with this type of shit. I mean, like, was my real reaction to fall out of the chair from looking at it? Almost. But like, I'm clearly having fun.
Hang on a second,
Oh, go on.
please. Okay. Pookie's, from my understanding, yes, you have to remain in Canada for a certain amount of time to keep your universal
Oh,
health
yeah.
care, but you're still. I see people talking about if she's still a resident or not. To my understanding, she still is a Canadian.
Just a quick thing. You think she's
she
actually
just-
offended, or she's just trying to drag out drama to funnel people to her channel? Also, is her OnlyFans still active? No, it's not active. She hasn't uploaded. I don't think it even exists anymore. Thank you, by the way, for the super chat. We really appreciate that.
Thank you,
Sorry for
Amanda.
interrupting you. Please
I liked it. No, that's fine. Yeah, I would have to do a little bit more digging, but from what I remember looking into it before concerning her, she would still be Canadian. She just wouldn't have access to her universal health care anymore.
That's a very
And she
strange
disappears
system.
a lot. That's my understanding. I may be correct, please, if someone knows better. But also, she does disappear here and there. We don't know if she's taking a quick trip back to Canada for a couple of
She can't
days and
afford
coming
that.
back.
She
We have
can't
no clue.
afford- I can't believe.
I don't think she can, but we don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Her mom
think-
might pay for the trip to come back.
Yeah, Boogie deserves compensation. I agree because he didn't want to see that picture. But I think Chantal, I mean, Canada bases a lot of its systems on the UK because empire. But this one's a strange one because in my country you kind of just get healthcare ish. But I like the Canadian idea because when she last went back there properly, she stayed there for less than a week and then flew back because of the cheating. And she went back for her health, and she didn't stay long enough, and she hadn't been there long enough either, so she'd had to have stayed there now for at least 6 months, meaning we would have at least had her beezing up in Canada for half the year, being hassled.
That whole situation boggled my mind when it happened, because I would have left him on the curb right then after seeing those chats.
Hello, Yikes, it's Chicken Sushi, hope you're well. And yes, I agree with you.
Hi.
Hello, Tess True Heart, I haven't said hello to you as well.
Clearly hamming it up, all right? We're all laughing, including her. What the fuck is this?
Yep.
And that's just my opinion. Like, and that's how I feel. And now I feel. I guess
And that's on period, girl.
was also like in a bit of
Right, I
disbelief.
want to skip ahead slightly. We're going to go... Oh,
Tabitha Dixon
Oh.
donated £3. "'Cause you deserve it and your videos make me smile."
thank you, Tabitha Dixon, for the Streamlabs. We really appreciate that. It's very kind of you.
Thank you, Tabitha. Very.
Right, if I skip ahead slightly... here we are.
That's the thing, Teardrop. It's like nobody cares about how anyone feels online. Like I feel like I just need to take a break from the internet.
So, Chantal,
No.
this is the video where she said she was going to take a break from the internet, didn't she? And it lasted
Yeah.
all but, what, 2-3 hours? And then she's like, I'm not leaving. Thing is, she wouldn't leave anyway. Sorry, but if you're a YouTuber, you and I both know, all of us know, December is the 1 month you need to be active. Because the ads are the highest they can be. Which is why you want to make videos that absolutely smash it. Hence why I'm quite irritated. And so you want to be on it. You want to. That's why you. Hello, this is not a pipe. Hope you're well. Just the one mod. This one.
Huh?
That one. So I think it's important to acknowledge that if you're not active, then you are going to lose bread. Simple as that. And Chantal needs that bread because she's got fake subscribers to account for. To make money from. And also, none of her emotions are real. I mean, I could believe the emotions in this are real, in the sense that she's just been shouted at by Salah in English and Syrian.
Internet because it's just all about entertainment.
Oh, and
Someone in chat is saying that she's doing Me Too. Yes. Listen to all the words. They violated me. It's horrible that men treat women this way. This is like a Me Too pitch, bro. It's not cool. We didn't do anything like that, bro.
I just don't feel really
and yes, her build. There's something very long about this head right now.
good right now.
I see hair though. That's haram.
Yeah, she's way too close to the camera.
Maybe she's
So
growing
like
it out.
gross. Oh, thanks, Bear. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I could believe the emotions are real. I could. If it was anyone else. If I haven't said hello to you all, hello Purple Penguin, hello Patsy Stone, Crystal Hargens, hope you're all well. And she definitely
Hi.
blew it big time.
Very much.
Hello
I really am
MPT as
just
well.
shocked, and I think I understand why people seek therapy because
That
I
part.
feel like there's
If it was
things
this sound, it was my chair creaking. I lean to the side and it creaks. That sound, that was a creak.
that I don't
Unless my dog farts, I
Creak.
don't know.
realize I have.
Well, Plumpy does too.
I didn't feel like
so.
I would feel this way, until I heard her say that. When I heard that YouTuber say,
Oh, yikes, it's Chicken Sushi. Who am I joined by? Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Leona, aka Wildling Darlings in the chat.
The
Hello.
mod, yes. The one mod. Yes.
The secretary.
Yeah.
Gosh.
how wrong it was for them to be doing that, to be passing around my pictures and making fun of it, and
Okay, so this is where I now no longer believe her emotions are real. You weren't passed around like a joint in a prison. Your picture certainly did not arouse anyone, I promise you that. You were not taken advantage of, you were not violated. This is something you freely gave up. The internet is forever, you acknowledge as such, which means your entire past is a consequence of that. You are guilty of it, simple as that. And I'm sorry, but if you put these pictures on the internet and it's shared, I don't agree with the copyright violation, but you said yes. Nothing changes that, Chantal. You said yes, and so you now claiming you were a victim of SA or something like that, or revenge prawn. No, you're not. Stop it. And I know there's certainly a Quasimodo appearance here, yes. She doesn't help herself. The Funko thing, though, I'm not entirely convinced about, but we'll get to that later.
it makes me feel violated.
Although I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't believe you. I don't believe anything she's saying.
I don't either.
I was there. Granted, I had a couple drinks in me, but she was just
Welcome
like
to our
laughing and
world,
having
Couple drinks. By the time I'm halfway through my second drink, you were already on like 7 or 8. You were a freaking you were just drinking. Hello, Hectic Llama. Oh my God, Hectic.
Yeah.
I have a hi, Tiny Reading Dragon, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad everyone is. I hope you're having a wonderful evening.
Yes.
I hope you're enjoying this show.
Train wreck. Show. Oh, can we? Let's get 200 likes, please, please.
Wait, are we getting likes?
Woohoo! Yes, we're getting likes. Woo!
Be good haters and like the stream. Thank you. I swear I should do like.
Yeah, and I agree. I lost the comment. Somebody said they believed the cheating rage she had in the car about Sala. That was her real.
Yeah, I did believe that, by the way. Hello, Victoria. I know you. I remember you. Hello, Charity McPherson. Hope you're well.
Hi.
Hope everyone's well. Anyway,
Good time. And I think she talked shit about Boogie being ugly or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, she did that just 30 fucking seconds ago, Kate. Right here in the fucking video you're playing. She made fun of my fat fucking ass. I'm not allowed to make fun of you because you're a hijabi. I'm not allowed to make fun of you because you're you. What the?
So that's a tactic. The tactic of defense. If someone goes after you, so this is one of those things I hate about going after anyone who goes after someone for their appearance. If you do it, invariably they will have a shield of some kind. Now, in my case, it's literally a Captain America shield. Okay, I can throw it like a frisbee. It's massive. I will do it, but I don't have a shield. All right, I just have the Elephant Man. But whereas other people who hide behind, Chantal has the Muslim revert card. She will use that card. She will use it at every opportunity to negate responsibility and accountability. The accountability starts at her, and I think that she will blame Yaba and Frenchie in a hoof. Yes, in a moment.
Okay.
She wouldn't even hesitate. Got me? Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Yes, you were listening. Yes. Sorry. I thought you were going to correct something I'd said.
No, I was listening. No. You caught the hoof part.
I caught it and said it as I was speaking, and I was like, why did I say hoof?
Yeah.
Carrying on.
The fuck? I'm gonna make fun of you. You know what's so funny? I didn't make fun of you for the first 30 minutes you were on the stream. And in fact, go back. I said that I don't
And Cam, I agree.
want to see that picture. I said that I don't want to have to see it.
Yeah, Boogie did not want to see that picture. I saw that. That was the funniest reaction.
I said, we made a big deal out of it. Yep. I threw my phone across the room to prevent from seeing it. Dude, I was playing your side as much as I was playing against it.
Bro, I asked permission to see a fucking OnlyFans picture, all right? An OnlyFans picture. I don't need permission.
Only Fupa Fibro failed adult film actor account. That's what it's called. Repeat after me, chat. And hello, 500 people. Only Fupa Fibro failed adult film actor account. That's what we call it. Why? Because Meg's a tosser and he likes alliteration.
I need no permission from anyone.
Hello, everyone.
To OnlyFans Boogie. Come on.
These photos are Googleable, by the way. I'm not going to tell you where. If you use your brain, you know what I'm talking about.
Sorry?
I think that's a bot.
Nah. We'll find out soon enough.
These photos are on.
If you're not a bot, I'm sorry, Feline.
Like, if you're so ashamed, why even try to get them taken down? I don't understand. They're just out there. They're just on the internet, Chantal.
Like so.
I'm going to react to things.
I told you when about. I told you. Say sorry. Say sorry.
I said I was sorry.
I did meet first. Go on.
I'm sorry, Feline.
There you go. That's better.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
YouTube apologies are normally shit, but apparently she's done it all right this time.
Should I get the gray hoodie?
You need to now make it all about yourself.
And the ukulele.
Gaslight them for 5 minutes.
Okay.
No, we'll do it another time.
I am the most wonderful person in the whole wide world. I would never do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't my fault being in the unalive forest.
No, we appreciate you, Feline. I've seen too many bots on Twitch, so I got a knee-jerk reaction. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. There we go. Thank you. I knew you weren't. I knew you weren't because I recognise your name. I'm not
Jerk.
a bot, but I also can't remember what I have for breakfast. That's fair. You could well be a bot.
Hey.
In that case, fuck.
Could be.
I shall call you fuckbot. Exactly.
YouTubers are allowed to.
And here I was trying to watch my
things.
language.
I said fuck bot. See? F-A-H-K. Sorry. Fuck bot.
You share. Am I fucking taking crazy bills?
Oh, we're getting locked up, Boogie.
They're swearing in this video. I can't
I
prevent
know,
the profanity.
I
I don't
know.
know when they're going to swear. I have to go with it. I'm just refraining as much as I can. All right.
The Fed's about to get us any minute.
And I think
I'm glad you like it, Park.
I think because I'm Lolcow status that people think that it's okay to just like do what
Chantal, you're not just a LolCow status. You're one of the LolCows. Like, there are obviously their original LolCows, yes. Like Chris Chan is the OG. Chris Chan is it.
Yes.
Right. There are some in different countries that stand out. Draken Lord is another. Yes, there are LolCows in every major country. I'm sure there's one in England. I just don't know who it is because I don't pay attention to it. But we have, there is a LolCow, and you are one of the, you are, to me, you're the Canadian LolCow. I'm sure there's someone that's better, but I don't know enough names. I don't know, is Sam Hyde American? Like, although not really a LolCow, but you know what I mean? Like, there are some people who just it. You are it for Canada, and you're a damning statement for what it is to be Canadian. Anyway.
whatever. And I know I said yes, go ahead, you know. And that's why I feel mad at myself for allowing that, like, people to do that to me.
Don't be proud of yourself, Chloe. How dare you?
Be proud, Chloe.
What did we do to her? We were joking with you, not at you. With you.
Keemstar, you violated her. Did you not know?
No, God.
Oh, Christian's the first horror cow. That is true. Christian's the original first.
I was wondering that too.
That is a very true thing, Cypher. It's a very Bevo. Oh, Bevo. I did a video on Bevo Thompson on this channel. Yeah, I'm not doing a second one. I thought.
Yes, please.
I'm not salty. I'm not annoyed. I'm just disappointed.
Yes. After this, go watch his Bevo video. It's on this channel. It's a few videos back.
Yeah, well, a few. Yes. I should state, like, this might sound a bit horrible, but I did make a lot of essay videos on other people. But I have no choice but making the Amberlynn and Chantal videos right now, because the ones I spent all the time on didn't do really well. And thank you for the 200 likes, guys. They didn't do well, and if they did what I normally get per month in a video, that's great. But in December, it's actually a disaster because I spent too long making them. Seeking Sweeter, and so I apologize now
for the record. And for the record, I'm his secretary. There you go.
That's very nice of you to say. Anyway, yes, so before we continue, if anyone would like to support the channel, please consider doing so by smashing the like, and if you want to support the channel directly, there's a link in the pinned comment to Streamlabs, because YouTube don't steal your money.
Ew! Like, what is going on? This is not true! We were like, ha ha ha, you're gross and you're disgusting! Ha! It wasn't at you, it was with you, you were with us!
That rum's really nice.
We were all hanging out, laughing! What the fuck is going on? What is going on, bro? I'm so, like, this is...
Hi, Ginger, hope you're well. Hope everyone's well, by the way.
This is fucking gaslighting to the 20th millionth degree. Like, stop, bro. Stop. I was there. I remember.
Thank you, Ardnet. I'm glad you liked that one. That was one of the first videos I made to finish up the year with. I'm glad people like that, because I'm not making another on him. Not because of the views, but because I don't need to. His channel is going really badly, and he knows it.
Yeah. They've already sent a lot of things lazy.
Anyone think Chantal's growing her hair out? No. I'm sorry about that, Fark bot.
I think she's trying to, but...
Yeah, I think she is. Don't be surprised if the shoe polish come out and she starts to do the hair again. Do you think Keem is a LolCow too, or just an enabler? I think he's an enabler. It's hard to LolCow him because he's not had a crash. He's always just been where he is. He's plateaued and stayed there. Granted, on Twitter he gets community noted far too much over things he shouldn't be community noted over, but he's definitely an enabler. I think it's fine, because in this respect everyone involved is a willing and consenting participant, and they all monetarily benefit. We know that, because when Boogie faked the cancer thing, people were getting paid $6,000 a month for it. She's bald on your... She does have hair issues, sadly, and for anyone that is suffering from hair loss, I do feel bad for you in that respect. If it's a confidence thing, I get it.
Yeah, it's your job. That's another point.
I think it's hilarious that the fan that she has that she's communicating with, his name's Teardrop.
Just said.
Caps are fitting. That's with a sliding noise. Oh, that's a great point. I think she just shaved her head. That would make sense, actually. Thank you for pointing that out, Em. I appreciate that. And yeah, he's got his stuff together. He has properties. He's wealthy. He invests. He's not dumb. He's involved. Boogie is a Lolcow because he lost it, and Wings is a Lolcow because he lost it multiple times. And he's a terrible gamer. Continuing.
What is going on? She launches the video, right? And this is about her box being shared, and it's a bag that says cat on it. Cat's out of the bag, right? And now she's crying while communicating with her fan, whose name is Teardrop. Like, is she trying to mimic the killer in the healthcare CEO case, where he's dropping all these clues? What is going on, bro? Yo, chat, are you guys taking notes here? Bro, there is some riddle that we need to solve, all right? I think Chantal, Foodie Beauty, has been kidnapped, and she's giving clues out to the internet, bro.
So, before we continue this, Lolcowism into a business. He's been wanting to do it for years, and I think it's fantastic. We're going to get to a divorce arc. Yes, I reckon in the next 12 months. I think if the green card can't be secured, I think there'll definitely be a divorce. She's not staying there forever. I'm sorry. But honestly, and yeah, Kama dude, he's an opportunist. And that's not a bad thing, because he's managed to make this so it's beneficial to everyone involved. And that's the point. He's making money off it, yes, but he's involved in the shows. Like, he didn't want to be, but now it's live. It's like, well, okay, I'm good at this. And he is. Man can talk. If you are capable of live streaming and talking on the fly with wit and genuinely getting on top of things, if you have that ability, you are good. You have a potential as a streamer to be a success. And there's no denying success here. This stream has 84,000 views. I'm sorry, but I don't have many videos that have ever hit that. I'm sorry, but that's a talent to pounce on the right topic and to bring an audience along. And don't forget here, this like to dislike. The likes are 3.9k. I don't know what the dislikes are. And hello, Gypsy Essa Gitana. Love you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Have a heart. That's very kind of you for the super chat. Let me love it. There we go.
There's a like. You loved it. I liked it.
And hello,
because I don't have access
666,
to the heart.
But yeah, no, I think it's important to say he genuinely does love what he does, and Chantal's really thrown at him for a swerve here, because this is just like, nah, he's not okay with this.
Oh, start writing down these details. We gotta put it together, because this don't make sense where we violate her. What does make
well, we'll keep going.
Make sense is that she has been kidnapped and she is giving us clues so we can locate her and save her, guys. Pay attention, get your pen and paper out.
I do think she needs saving, mostly from herself. Sadly, she's an adult that consents to her own things, so she won't ever willingly give it up, because I don't think she realizes just how bad it is for her, and she needs to hit the bottom properly. And then allow someone
she's
to come
living
and go,
too much
oi.
in that fantasy.
Yeah, agreed. No, not oi to you, not oi to her. Oi to her.
I know, no, you meant to her. I know. But unfortunately, because she doesn't have an actual friend network, she has no real person
I have the
that she will listen to in any way.
Yeah, sorry, Melissa.
I thought you did.
Melissa, yeah, I have it. I don't know why it's not showing on my end. I don't know why, but okay. That's strange. Continuing.
I can go look. I have it. I can go look at it online.
It's fine. 309. 309 to 3.9k likes. It's 10 to 1. It's fine.
He's really mad at me because I went behind his back when he was sleeping. They asked me up. Like, I was awake. I didn't want to wake him up for that.
I like that apparently when he cheated on you by wanting Kyella to poop or fart on him, and he wanted to poop and fart on her, you flew back straight away and resolved it with him and agreed to stay with him before you even got there, in fact. But when you besmirch him on a live stream, because you besmirched him, you are apparently evil, villain, haram, and you apparently have to cry online about this. Bitch, that's not how this shit works.
Bye, Tabitha.
Thanks for being here, Tabitha. We really appreciate it. And thank you for the stream labs. We really appreciate it. And hello, Spectacular Umbreon.
That's very sweet.
Because in his culture, it's not about them wanting me or whatever. Like, as a Muslim woman in his culture, I shouldn't have gone up there with other men to talk about those things.
Chantal, shut up. You're an opportunist tryhard who needs validation at all times. Like, no, shut up.
But 3 years ago in my culture, this would have been totally normal, And I think I just had a moment where I regressed back into that role.
You should regress into that role permanently, because if you want to succeed in life, you need to accept your place within it. I know my place within my life. I know what I am to my family. I know what I am to the friends I have. I know what I am in the online space. You know what you are as well. But the difference between you and I is I've accepted my place. You have not accepted yours, because you are, like Amber, so desperate to present yourself as something else. But you keep regressing. It's why you keep fighting with Frenchie and Yaba. It's why you keep going after them. It's why you keep going after every hater. Breezy, I believe, is another one. Like, you go after all of them. You never go after me, by the way, because you won't get the views. Because I know what my place is. I am, while a reasonably large channel for this community area, yeah, I'm still a bit of a stealthy thing. I don't really draw attention, and you can't get views off me, but you can off them. Although if you did respond to me, I think it'd be hilarious, and I would devote an entire day of my life to responding to your response, because it made me cry with laughter. Because last time I got responded to, someone called me a far-right
Never know, she might actually do it.
Fuckwit, I was called many names, and it was just by somebody who wanted to hurl abuse at me, and I thought it was hilarious. So naturally I responded, because I need a good laugh. But with you, you know your place. Your place is a hot mess. That's your place. When you vlogged your stuff, when you were doing in Canada, and you live streamed with Pete's, that was you plateauing. You were a mess and all over the place, and I still feel sorry for that desk chair that got violated. But that was what you were. Irie, hi, hope you're well. Watching you for a long time, not gonna lie, I've rediscovered you this year. I started YouTube more again, glad you're still around. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate Fark Bot. I really am glad. I really am. And I'm glad anyone comes back or sticks around. Because I think this is an ever-changing landscape. And that's why I mentioned there's probably more than likely not going to be an end of year on her next year, because it's just too much hassle. It's too hectic. Yes, I said it.
I don't.
Yeah.
Don't start with that word.
So, I mean, I was in the wrong for even being up there, number one, and consenting to it, number two.
Well, maybe you should have had your husband on with you. That would have been fun. I mean, Tina would have turned him into a pretzel, but it would have been fun.
And I think that they just were looking at the entertainment of it. I don't know, but...
Yeah, it was the entertainment of it. Bro.
What else would it be?
It's Lolcow Live. Entertainment is pretty much the very first... It's why the live show format is what it is, because they realised the podcast thing wasn't working out. The channel plateaued and stopped growing, so they went and pounced on the live shows.
What else would it be? Yes, we were having fun. You were having fun. The chat was having fun. All right? Bro, my chat at that moment, go back and watch it. People weren't spamming in there, ha ha ha, fuck this bitch. Like, they weren't doing...
Gypsy Essa Katana, Chins hates women unless you're over 300 pounds. I tried befriending her as I've 7 years. I know way too much about the mess, especially how she hates. Yeah. I'm really sorry, by the way, about that. Thank you for the donation. That's very kind of you. I don't like that she has this gatekeepery attitude about what purity test of what can and cannot be a friend to her. I think it's very unhealthy. Thank you again for the super chat. That's very kind of you.
Doing that, bro. Nobody was doing it. It was entertainment. We were all like,
when she was on the show, Keem, everybody told me, there were a lot of people like, oh, she's one of those hated people on the internet. I knew nothing about her. And while we were hanging out with her, I was like, this chick is cool. I really like hanging out with her. She's laughing at herself. She's laughing at us. She's jabbing us. We're jabbing her. Everybody's having a good time. She's a fan of the show. She gets the show. Hell, she should be on the show. And now I'm beginning to understand why she makes enemies everywhere she goes.
Bro, she was like one of the boys. She was like one of the boys. You know, it's always me and land monsters. She was like one of the boys. No, shit. I just said a fact joke. Now I'm going to get in trouble for that.
How dare you with a fat joke. And who was it just then? Where was it? I missed a message. It was somebody. Kirsty, hi. Yeah, it'd be understandable. I'm not sure yet. It might just be that I'll strip them back. Fark Bot, thank you for becoming a channel member. We really appreciate that. If your Discord is tied to your YouTube account through user settings on Discord and connections, you'll find my server Moistonia. Join us.
Okay. All right, don't value myself. I don't know how much more of this I can watch, but apparently there's a lot.
I am going to skip ahead slightly because she does go on for a lot. I want to bring... Where's Wings? There he is. Let's bring Wings on.
Contact me if I had a warrant for my arrest.
Like,
no,
bro...
They don't want you to run. Not like you could, but, you know.
She's saying we committed crimes. That's what she's saying, Wings. So, but let's continue. We have so much to get through.
Thank you guys for listening to me, because I really feel like I don't have anyone right now, you know?
Bro, what?
You don't, because you're in Kuwait and you are surrounded by nobody. You have nothing but a hamster and a cat. And you don't really care about them either. Oh, Fark Bot. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. That's incredibly kind of you. To everyone that's become a member,
join my Discord.
Continuing.
What? I'm sorry for pausing this every 2 seconds. You had us. We were your boys.
I agree with him here. She had the opportunity to actually get a community of people that would just... They wouldn't judge her for her lolcowness. They had that chance. Welcome back. They had this chance to, like, genuinely run with it. You know, if you're a hot mess, they know. They'll be told more as time goes by, sure. But you had a chance. And then you made the unreasonable demands, you made things difficult, and you f***ed it up. Like, I'm sorry, but again, if I had that opportunity, well, I'm not going to be a lolcow, but if I had the opportunity she had, I promise you I'm not screwing it up, because money. I know that's a cash cow. It's a guarantee. Also, it means less effort on my part on my YouTube channel. I could just be on that channel and I wouldn't have to work as hard. You know? I raise day-to-day vlogs. Hope you're well. And yes, I agree with you actually. She had a chance of actually getting help. She 100% did. Hello, Babushka. Hope you're well. I know that word from Adam's family. Carrying on.
We chopped it up. We were vibing, laughing, having a good time. Wings, did you not have a good time with Foodie Booty?
100%. I thought we were going to have like this fun person that's going to be like...
My Linktree link looks broken.
Hold on.
I guess, like, just in the know, like...
It worked. I did it right.
Oh, he rapes her.
My whole thing is she's being a perpetual victim right now. Like,
Oh my God,
like
she's going to jail. Okay.
Yeah. This whole perpetual victim shit. Like, she's using this and weaponizing it. Let me cry. Alligator tears.
Yeah, let me just
I'm gonna
say.
say from one Christian woman or God-fearing woman to apparently another. God bless you. I will be praying for you and your relationship. And there's really no other words.
Yeah.
You're too sweet. Thank you.
I like the coat.
Hey, Otaku.
It's fucking funny.
I do like the
Hope
coat
you're
too.
well. Hello,
Yeah.
Wyatt up as well.
So we had Ruby on yesterday, and Ruby is a self-proclaimed topless maid. She spent a good portion of her adult life making money by being topless and cleaning people's houses. And some reason we've seen
Topless maid. I've never heard
Yeah,
that
that's
as a
the thing.
job. Okay.
a panty pic of Foodie Beauty, not safe for work. I wouldn't even consider that picture not safe for work. And it's ruined her life. A picture she put on the internet and self-admittedly made $900 a week on for multiple months.
There's no way she made $900 a month a week for multiple months from that picture. I'm sorry, but no one is paying to see that.
And she's playing the victim for this. How? How does this make sense?
Agreed, Irie.
Oh yes, girls. She's not religious. She's cosplay.
Nah.
She a LARPer.
Yeah.
She's a really bad LARPer, I might add, but a LARPer nonetheless. Cosplayers at least do it for money. Some do.
Wild. It's like
Some do, yeah.
I mean, we should be mad, but you just legitimately gave us so much content. So it's like I'm trying to weigh that in my brain too, right? She tried to Me Too me, but now you like just gave this show like a massive W to respond to.
Judas, I'm glad you finally got that hoodie. I'm sorry about the discount issue you had for so long about it, but I'm really glad you got it. Goes to cash out the money from it.
It's like I'm trying to weigh that. Like, should I be mad? Should I be happy this happened? I don't know. I'm all over the place.
She's watched the show at least 6 months. She had to know. When
Yeah, so that's the thing. Wings is on this as well. He first of all knows his stuff when it comes to Foodie, but she was a member for a long time. Recall the video of Nada telling Chins, if you don't like it, just leave. Well, he was talking to me. Was he? I did not know that. Oh, that's amazing.
Well, hello, Gypsy.
Thank you so much for the super
And we
chat.
don't want you to leave.
Yeah, no, I
We want
don't.
you to stay.
I would never tell anyone to leave, not because they give me money, but because I don't want you to feel unwelcome here. I don't want anyone to. I want Chantal to feel welcome here. If you're available, bitch, say something. I'd love to have a conversation with you about your only Super Fibo failed adult film actor account. Your mukbangs, your bad cooking, your cat, mostly the cat actually, because you don't know better than a vet, and those vets over there are actually quite bad. Don't try and tell me they're not. I saw the stitches. I've done better stitching work on a plastic model. Continuing.
she did these videos.
Oh, right. He was talking to Chantal. My apologies.
Okay.
Right. It says, well, he was talking to me, Chile, and Gypsy. Yeah, okay. I misunderstood. Thank you for the clarifications.
There was going to be a rebuttal. This is what we do. This is what we make our money off of.
Of course she knew.
Chloe, thank you for becoming a channel member. I really appreciate that. And yeah, Wings and Boogie, they're finally zeroed in here on their job. They know their place. This is their job. Wings still streams, Boogie still does stuff, but this is their job as well. And it's the one that makes them the most money, so they're going to actually take it seriously.
You had to know.
There is nothing that we don't get accused of that we don't respond to. There's no like hiding or just it's everything.
You could shop.
No,
and leave.
you.
You could shop and leave when you give me money over Streamlabs. Kidding.
Oh,
Miss Sparkles.
grift.
Hi, Miss. Yes, we've got to grift because I promised I'd get half of this to Leona here, and I can't break my word. She's guaranteed £5.
Making me awkward.
£5.46 right now. No,
he's making me awkward.
Actually.
I feel weird.
And you haven't missed
Hi,
anything.
Mrs. Sparkle.
You haven't missed anything. You are fashionably late, and I fully expect you to go back and watch the rest later.
Things in the open, bro. This show is literally the accountability show.
Is she playing some sort of 4D chess to get on Lolcow Queen's thing?
No, she's playing 1D chess because she doesn't know how to play 2D chess. She doesn't know how to play 3D chess, and she sure as feck can't play 4D chess. She couldn't play chess with the Star Trek board, which I want. I want that chess board. Thank you,
I know,
Gypsy,
I do
also
too.
becoming a channel member. I really appreciate that. A level 2
Aw,
member, no
thank you,
less.
Gypsy.
All of you that have joined today,
Ooh.
honestly, they're so kind of you all.
Thank you.
She comes on our
Feline,
show,
you are on the
right?
same
Then she
wavelength
pulls
as
all
me.
the shit.
Checkers,
Then
not
she crashes out super hard knowing we're going to respond to it. This makes me mad, but it's also exactly what you want from a Lolcow.
Dude, she could be playing all of us right now.
Oh, she is. She undoubtedly had the opportunity to play this and do it herself as well. Oh, she plays baby checkers. I wouldn't be surprised if she plays. What's that game? It's not chess. It's not checkers. It's the one with the triangles, and you kind of just have to get all your pieces from one side of the board around to the other side.
Chinese checkers?
Probably that. It's so simple as well. It's such a basic game. Like Bish, she couldn't play cribbage. All right. No, I know what she plays. She plays dominoes.
What?
This is all
I like
just
dominoes.
Yeah, but it's for low IQ people.
make her the center of attention, and then make us say, hey, we should hire you to be in the LolCows Queens cast. And by the way, there's a lot of drama. I know we have a lot of new people here, so for
You ain't paying for shit.
when LolCows Queens launches,
Backgammon, that's the word.
Backgammon.
Thank you.
you don't know what the
Thank
cast is.
you.
You won't know until it launches on that day because we've had tryouts.
Thank
we
you,
had
Chicken Sushi. I'll be sure to check my notifications in a bit.
an original cast. 3
Yeah,
got
that
fired.
sounds
Those
cool.
3 are trying to get
Miss Sparkles, everything.
back on. We have all these other characters that are trying to get on it. And we thought
Sorry, I'm interrupting again. She barely plays Connect 4. Yeah, because she can't count to 4.
instead of announcing what the cast was, it'll just go live Sunday.
Yes, I want it, but I have yet to. I want it because I play chess, and I'm really good at chess. I can't. I've played. I think David once. I beat him. I think I played him once. It may have been him or someone in my household. He can't play chess that well, and I destroyed in like 6 moves. It was so dumb. I used to be a chess champion in school. I love chess. Okay. I bought my niece a
Miss
nice
Sparkles?
chess set for her birthday a couple of years ago with David. We bought one together. It's a nice wooden one, and I had a glass set, and mine got broke, and I don't have a new one, and it annoys me. Carry on.
Aw, sorry. Miss Sparkles, train wreck, dumpster fire. That about
Continuing
covers
that one.
it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Sunday, and you will see who the cast is. So maybe Boogie is right. Maybe this whole thing is like 4D chess. I don't know.
Can I say something here?
Yeah.
I ain't your husband, Chantal. But let me tell you something. I'm down to have you on LolCows Queens. I can't make the choice, but I think you'd be a great fit. But you got to drop this whole, like, woe is me bullshit. Your man ain't going to tell you this is a bad look. It's always going to be a bad look. Just hold accountability, stand on all 10 fucking toes, and be yourself.
And you have
I don't know why I don't have it on the wish list. I don't know why. I think it's too expensive.
You're
It's
weird about putting stuff on the wish list?
I
Yeah.
think it's because it's like £130. I think it is quite expensive.
That'd probably be why, yeah.
to understand we're men. You're a female. In most cases, you would automatically get some charity
I'm gonna go
with
check
these
'cause
false
I'm
allegations that you're
curious.
giving. So, bro, dude,
Okay.
chill out. Bro, don't paint us like this. This is not what happened.
Yeah, £154.
Seen you in a while.
That's why.
Oh, yeah.
And that's from some. That's
Yeah.
from. That's not. That's yeah. That's expensive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just he's not a complete grifting bastard.
I
When
want
comes
it, but
to
I
putting
don't
stuff
want
on the
it
wish
on my
list.
list.
Cut out the huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
like Tammy Slayton had this forehead fat. She has finger fat.
Yeah, Tammy Slassen lost so much weight, and that forehead fat was the one thing I knew her for. The fact it hung over her face slightly reminded me of a species of humanity in Futurama. Yeah. And I think it's one of those things where that was a wake up. I mean, she had a wake up call because of the breathing issues as well. But I think that problem I can't because it's not Amazon that's selling it. It's from a third party. That's the problem. I might after the stream stick it there, but I think it's too cheeky to do it. I think it's just too expensive. But yeah, the Tammy, I made a video on the Slatterns. They're not what Chantal. Yeah, what? Yes, I did. Yes, you're right. Yeah, sorry, I thought you were saying it was a question for a second there. But yeah, I did, and they're not as bad as Chantal is. But Chantal needs to suck it up because she thinks that she's this Muslim revert, prim proper type, but she's only ever good when she's a mess. Like, nah. It's not. It doesn't work like that, does it? Drop it somewhere. I will.
Fat. Like when she put her hand over her mouth, it's like the back of her knuckles had like a fupa, and it's like how do the human body's amazing.
You ever see the X-ray of the really fat dude? And his like skeleton is so skinny, but his body is like insane because your skeleton really doesn't grow, right? With your body, like your skeleton looks like a 100-pound like twig, you know? I don't know. All right, well, let's try not to say anything about her weight. Let's try our best because come on, bro.
She can make fun of my weight. I don't mind.
For those who are interested in what the chessboard I'm mentioning looks like, oi, paste. You're not going to paste, are you? Okay. Give me a second.
No.
Amazon link is YouTube's having a moment here. I'm hitting the button that will allow it. I can't paste it.
Send it to me?
I can't paste it, so I'll have to give it to you because I can't do it on my phone apparently.
Yeah, send it to me. Okay, send it to me. Yeah.
Oh, I can't at all. Sorry, I can't do it. It won't actually paste anywhere, so sorry guys, I can't do it.
Yeah, she told me I couldn't see my own wiener 5 minutes ago. We can make a joke.
I know, but the next thing she's going to do is say that we fat shamed her. Like, come on.
She fat shamed me!
Dude, Boogie. Dude, I got a good idea. Why don't you upload a video on your personal Twitter, like crying and like huffing and puffing, and hit her with some false allegations? And dude, all 10,000 of us here.
Honestly, if Chantal wants to hide behind fat shaming, she has to accept that you're saying it in front of people who themselves are quite, ignoring Keem, the other two are quite large. And they don't hide this fact. In the case of Wings, he failed at weight loss journeys. In the case of Boogie, he had the surgery and he failed at it. It's just, that's the thing. I think it's because UK is a bit different. We don't have as much access to this really cool swag. How do I join? Make sure your YouTube account is tethered to your user Discord account. Yeah? Go to user, connections, and settings. If it is, Moistonia will appear.
We'll all play stupid like it's real.
And I think that's the link.
I'll confirm it. Opens up on tablet, ignoring chat, and that is it. Yeah, that's the US one. Yeah, that's the US one. Although it can be imported to the UK, which is kind of cool. Right, press play on that.
Leave her like comments. Oh, never mind. I don't want to say that. That's TOS violation. We're not going to leave her comments. Never mind. Forget everything I said. Plan aborted.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, Lisa.
Can I ask, what is the timestamp we have for like Kyella and for FFG and
Kyella? Okay.
What is the first timestamp you have?
The first timestamp I have is 1 hour 31 seconds.
And what happens there?
So that's Kyella.
Okay. For those who don't know who Kyella is the person that was having the messages with Salah in 2023, and in those, he wanted popping and pooping stuff, and I wasn't. No, yeah, I want that chess set. I will admit, I've played much chess. I haven't played recently because there's no one to play. All right, but I will admit that chess set has my attention. Anyway, we're going to skip ahead to 1:30 because I want to get a ding.
Scallywag donated
and also to get to the Kyella stuff.
Thanks for all the entertainment throughout the year.
I really appreciate that.
Very sweet.
Yes,
that's very sweet.
Well, you're only getting paid.
But yeah, you
would say thank you.
If you have a soft stomach, thank you. Yeah, awkwardness intensifies.
Get wrecked.
You get wrecked.
Carry on.
Anyway, if you have a soft stomach when we get to the Kyella stuff, we are so very sorry. Suffer with us.
We're going to get there soon though because there are things we need to address.
Yeah.
In the chat, if you're sick of hearing her, she's kind of just like looping and like repeating herself. Let's get to the more, I take my faith serious.
Oh my god, they actually have a LolCow Live document on Google Docs. That's brilliant.
How I found out
Grace
I made a
Peters in the light.
docket.
Again, she's
Sorry.
already.
Yeah.
Omegon saying, Carrying
Hi,
the
Stuff, so I don't know why we need to click on that.
Hi.
Explaining the LolCow Live situation. Let's skip some of the stuff. Oh, here's a new video. All right, so we're done with the first part of that. We're completely done. Let's get to the new stuff. There was a dono that I missed because I had to reset the program, and this is from Wishville Demon, who said,
Kid Flower super chatted $25.50. You won't get Goral World over
their
to
money,
Queens with
not
Chantal. We'll just watch through FFG, Yaba, and reaction channels.
Hello, Osaka. Hope you're well.
No one raw dogs FB.
Hi.
And Miss Sparkles, I had a glass chess set, but mine got broketed. I was very angry because it was my set from university, and I never lost with it. I was so annoyed.
oh, trust me.
Hillbilly Belinda super chatted $20. If you think Foodie is bad, wait till you find out the reaction channels are cows too. Keen, the milk disfloweth. They'll even.
So that's a point. There is certainly a lot of discussion when it comes to those that commentate on Chantal, those that react every day. They're on it all the time. We're not going to be drawn in on that part because that in and of itself is a separate discussion, and it would take us away from Chantal. It's important to acknowledge that she needs them. She needs them, okay? But she won't admit that.
Then copyright strike you when you call them out. Ask the YouTube fudge round about that.
Oh, yeah.
Great show, guys.
But I'm different. I'm a millionaire. I'll just sue them. I'm different. I'm not your just average guy on the internet talking shit that can't do anything. I'll actually sue you. I don't give a fuck.
Can I say something? I see a lot of people
Yeah, Keem's on this shit.
getting memberships that are new to the channel. To fully get our members and to want to get the full effect of it, you got to be the $10 member. That gets access to me, Boogie, Keemstar, and the whole bevy of like the LolCow crew.
Shit,
We're
you
in
had
the Discord every day.
Real quick, you had access to Foodie Beauty. She was in our Discord all the time. But like Tina, you know, the one-legged lady that said that she had a hairy bush, she's in there all day. You know, Grace. I mean, all these side characters, it's all in there. We really encourage all of you, if you can afford it. And let me bring this up, all right? I keep getting these messages where they're like, "Yo, Keem, I just spent my last $5 on being a member." Do not do that, bro. This show is wildly successful. This show makes bank, all right? We don't want you doing that ever. Don't do that. Don't do that. I feel so bad when I see that. I'm like, dude, why would you give?
Yeah, please don't blow your money on any creator. Always put yourself first. Amy made the anti-reaction channels embarrass themselves trying to keep to go after Yaba and FFG. Yeah, they picked the wrong battle there. They're idiots for that. They should have allowed that to play out because, to be honest, anyone being given a chance to say this and to give these guys the context, we need that to be said. I think your mama embarrassed himself in this chat because what the hell are you doing? Like, fam.
Yeah.
Like, no. Like, that was humiliating. You could have had something, but you were so desperate to be seen, you donated. Like, no. And Belinda,
made it a
I'm
lot,
not
too, I think.
Who's Belinda? Do we know? Hi, Greek.
There's a bunch of stuff that I know you're not. I'll tell you off stream because I know you're not going to want to talk about it on screen because of the topic. To be honest,
We'll, all right, moving
I'll
on.
explain it to you.
What's
Yeah,
your last
I'll explain
$5?
it to
Are
you
you
later.
insane?
CB super chatted $19.99. Y'all are missing that Foodie doesn't.
Your mama is definitely a clown, and he's so up her dingleberries, honestly.
Look at this as a business. She's the queen of LolCows cause it's real, no
Exactly,
act, no
Mayfair.
script.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. I do look at it as a business, and I'm business oriented. And Wings and Boogie, they were not looking at their careers like a business, and that's the reason why we created the show, right? I came in, I said, look, you guys are LolCows, right? And there's videos with millions of views on Wings and Boogie exposing
Hi, Chinny Pondu.
them. I'm like, let's do a show, and I will monetize the hate against you, and you'll get a cut of the hate against you, right?
And Foodie Beauty, I fought him on it. Originally, it took a long time for me to agree, and then I started seeing the checks, and I don't disagree no more. So
I said it because you got that $6,000 one after the whole cancer thing. Jeez.
I think you screwed up with pissing off Keem. I think you did. But
Yeah, like Foodie Booty, if you're really poor right now, and I don't know if you are or not, but if you're asking
She definitely is.
for money to come on the show, I would assume that finances are not that great, right?
Can't be great, but she's going to be going on a visa run soon, so it's all right.
I would put you on a show like LolCow Queens, not that show. I put you on a completely different show, all right? We would hold you accountable for the dumb shit that you do, which will be entertaining for all the people that hate you, and they will actually start supporting that show, even though you're getting a check because you're being held accountable for the dumb shit you're doing. You know, it's everybody wins. The viewers win, the company wins, you win. I mean, it's a smart way to deal with being a LolCow, in my opinion. I mean...
Wait. I feel like Greek we're going to have to put that aside for a later discussion. Why is Boogie still a thing? Because of this. Because they need. It was a business decision, and it's. I can't justify it. I still don't think he should have been allowed back on, but I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't change that, sadly. And,
Yeah,
for those who
hang on.
go on.
Sorry. Well, I wanted to address this before it got pushed up too far. Chloe, I know you said your name's something else, but I'm sorry. Chloe, double check and make sure you've got everything connected through Discord and YouTube. Shut Discord down, open it back up, and usually that kicks it and makes the link appear in your connection section in Discord.
Thank you, Textbot. If you're available on any other social media platform, like if you're on Twitter, it might be possible to reach out to, I know, somebody, and get a link that way. I don't know if we have that facility. I don't think we do. I don't do messages.
Hang on, I'll drop my Twitter.
Yeah, please do.
Yes, he's very, very busy, Cthulhu-kin, and I will drop my Twitter in the chat.
1 second.
You don't have to follow me. I'm not.
Thompson donated
Thompson,
£3.
thank you very much.
It's not a lot, but put it towards the chess set.
The
Winking
chess set.
face.
I'll be sure to put it towards
Oh.
the chess set. Only.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Yes, that's very sweet. Thank you. Continue. Go on.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna drop
You drop
my
us again.
Twitter. Oh crap.
Right.
How's this?
Did you,
My back.
did you
Okay.
move or?
I moved.
Don't-
That was
don't
the
do
issue.
that.
I'm gonna drop my Twitter. For anybody who got memberships or who already had a membership, if you're having trouble getting into the Discord, I'll do my best to help you. Yeah, you can message me on there. I'll go in and check my messages and see. And we'll do the best we can. If we have to, we'll talk about and see what we can do about getting you a link. Normally, we ask that everybody please get your stuff connected because that gives you the proper roles in the server. And we do have certain perks in the server depending on
Read
the
chat.
role. So if I have to
Osaka-chan asked a question.
Huh?
Osaka-chan has asked a
Oh,
question.
I was trying to finish.
That's alright. It's just there's a
I'm
question
trying
for you
to
of
finish
interest.
explaining something. Okay, I'll see it in a second.
I'm sure they understand. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you threw me off!
I'm
You
throwing
threw
you
me
off.
off.
You're
Anyway, I
quite
wanted
alright.
people to understand why we asked them
You don't need to. It's all good.
to
They've got it.
connect to Discord. You know.
I've got
Okay,
it. It's all
okay,
good. It's all
and
good.
Hi, Ahsoka-chan. You'll see me in the chat as Wildly. Meg calls me Leona, which is fine. So hi, that's me. I'm the
There you go.
secretary.
I'm not.
Anyway,
trying,
I'm done,
I'm
I'm
not
done.
trying to cut you off. It's just we've got to get through this, you know, and that could take time.
I
to
know. I
explain
just
the
didn't want people to think we
explaining-
were refusing to put them in the server.
I get that,
Yeah.
but explaining the Discord
Go, go,
thing
go.
takes too long. That's the problem.
They
I
don't like
know.
it sometimes.
Go, go,
Boogie
go,
doesn't
go.
like it. Shit, I buried Boogie. Did anybody see that one in the chat if you saw that? Where I buried Boogie with a backhoe.
Yeah, go back and watch. If you're new to the show, go back and watch the camping.
I did make a video on that this year. Was that me? Oh, it was.
Lovely Production
Lovely, thank
donated
you very much.
£7.92.
I think it was. Yeah.
Mary Moismus, and thanks for the plethora of content.
Look at this. Leona's getting paid today. What a rare day. I'm going to have to tell David.
Thank you,
Perfect.
Bubbly.
Trip, I literally got buried alive for this man.
Anyhow, let's continue. You will be tortured, but you'll have fun.
BR guys, why are you in my chat? Like, what is your
Never, Dessa.
problem? You just, like, I heard you were the one who distributed my picture.
Oh shit.
So get out of here. Goodbye.
God, she's doing the rage thing now, the impatient. Oh, I'm beyond this. I'm clicking the fingers. I'm sassy.
I
Bitch,
know.
please.
Stop the clicky.
Damn.
It's actually me
not
clicking
cheeky.
my finger, not my knuckles. I was clicking my fingers. That sound is clicking.
Horrible. I hate it. Stop it.
Hate what? What are you
Quit.
hating? Is something wrong?
Quit!
What?
Don't make.
Something okay?
Don't stop. Don't make me rage out on the main channel. Quit it.
That's what I want.
Quit!
I want them to hear the real you. Carrying on.
So she did some detective work and she figured out who gave the picture to Mike, I'm assuming?
Don't rage on the main
So now-
channel.
I hate when people say, well, you're the one who took the picture of your... You know what? I posted that to OnlyFans, okay? So just because I had an OnlyFans gives people the right to take my behind a paywall content and distribute it to other people? I don't think so.
This tells me maybe only 1 or 2 people paid for that image. Because if she knows who it is, she's either messaged the other people, which there can't have been many of in the first place, or it was just one person. The thing here is, if she tries to go after them, what could this person do now? She's not, like, she actually can't do anything legally. She's in the wrong part of the world. She can pretend to, but she hasn't got the money to do it either.
Yeah.
So her complaints are, you shouldn't have shared my image, but you put the image out there, and then you gave consent. So now you're just trying to find. It's like people going to court, and instead of proving innocence, they try and argue the process to then have it all thrown out. Basically, the Nick Ricata approach. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that. It's instead of proving your innocence, you've just gone, yeah, but this part here wasn't right, so this whole thing's gone by. Like, bitch, nah, you've already ruined your chance here. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit further to 150 because we're getting near to the Kyella thing now. We're gonna get through as much of it as we can.
And see our response. That's why they're here. It's not really for you. It's because you have wronged us, and they recognize it, right? Am I right?
Nope.
Like it's not like you're here because of her or for her. You're here because you know about the situation and you know she lied on us.
Let me say, by the way, that I was once one of the biggest YouTubers on the platform. Keem, you've been one of the biggest YouTubers on the platform. We have done podcasts that we added value to. We did some of the biggest podcasts. We both did H3. We both did No Jumper. We got extra views for them, sure. But you and I both have done smaller podcasts. People who get 200. When we went on there, we get 10,000.
Laura Hertzman, thank you so much for the super chat. That's incredibly generous of you. I shouldn't be talking my mouth full. I do apologise.
Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
Pal.
Thank you so much. Say thank you.
Thank you. That
Stop
is
raging.
so sweet. I'm not raging.
I smash like.
Why? On what planet
Quit
did we
being
ask
bossy.
that smaller content creator to give
Okay, Karen.
us money? On what planet?
Bro, I had a Spotify original podcast, Mom's Basement, with Face
I'll
Banks,
be with you.
right?
Oh, who's in the VC with them? As a fourth person. Who is that? Is that Kyella?
Spotify original.
Yeah, the one
And
at the
we got
bottom
paid
that doesn't
stupid
isn't on
money
cam
from Spotify
yet.
for that
That's
podcast that I did.
Okay.
And we had Ninja on, we had Mr. Beast on, we had the biggest content creators on the planet on that show. They never paid. We didn't pay them anything. Like, and just like I would go on their shows, and that is not the culture, guys. That is not the culture of the YouTube community. We don't do that. We don't.
I can confirm. I promise you, as a creator, I have never asked for money to go on a show. And anyone that's ever come and joined me, because I used to, on Moisky Live, I used to have a show called the Cthulhu Kin and Friends Show. Now, the channel, sorry, was called that. The first series, I'll finish my meeting now, sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah. He's nasty,
Right.
ain't he?
The first series was called Moisky Live, and I would have a YouTuber on, right? And I had some names back in the day that were really good. No one massive. I think Computing Forever was a bit of a shout, because that was Cog bringing him on, and I was really confused and thrown, and I didn't know how to talk to him, and he left after 10 minutes. But I had friends on that were creators, and it was quid pro quo, you know. You went and did stuff for each other. It was networking, right? And I think that, and yeah, Chinny, I've heard about it. But if you ask for money, if you're asking for money to do this, I might do a response to that tomorrow if I can't get to it today. And Angel Marie, thank you so much for the sticker. I appreciate that. The super thanks even.
Thank you,
That's
Angel
incredibly
Marie.
generous of you. Everyone that's been like liking and commenting and donating, thank you so much. Genuinely, thank you so much. I look forward to spending it on whiskey next month. No, I'm kidding. This will be spent on bills when I get paid next month because I'm responsible.
Yeah.
Cog, yeah, well, Cog's story. I had Cog on back then. That was like 2017. We don't stream together often. In fact, he helped me when I got threatened with a lawsuit. Like,
I remember.
He came onto a live show with me and we laughed about it. The guy who had threatened to lawsuit me joined the chat, and I think I'd like to believe, to be honest, because of Cog, he agreed to not try and lawsuit me because it was hilarious. Anyway, it's just that's what you do, you know?
Yeah.
Expect money to go on each other's shows? That's insane.
You'd love to see my reaction. It might be a video that I do tomorrow instead. We might mention it today, though, because we have to. But we'll see how we get on, because we're going to do the Kyella bit, the Frenchie and Yaba bits, because they're important.
Go ahead. We have our guest
I'm
here.
not drink anymore tonight.
Hey guys, I wasn't planning on really coming up here. I mean, I talked to Lynx a little bit, but
Okay, so Kyella wanted to get with Salah. Cool. You got style and class, and I'm sure you really wanted that weirdly shaped peen.
yeah.
Is it possible you could turn on your camera?
Ew.
I was not prepared for this, and my heart is like pounding right now. I mean, maybe in a little bit if I stay up here for a little bit and I get the confidence. to put my face up there, but I was not ready.
Dude,
like I wasn't even.
This is the safe zone. This is the safe zone. It's fine. Just
She
don't
was
worry
in
about
the
it. We're
chat,
just curious.
by the way.
Give me a minute. Let me set up my ring light or something.
It's like we're not gonna. You've seen us with Foodie Beauty. We're not bad guys. We want to have a good time. We want to.
I know for a fact Yaba did well, because I saw a clip.
Yaba
I
did, yeah.
I played a clip yesterday, and man, she would not stop. I have to admit, like, that was impressive. She was just on it, but that was a. I think there was a little bit of anxiety on her part, but also she wanted to impress, and she did. Yeah.
Talk about interesting things.
It's like I just get anxiety. Like my heart is pounding right now, and I don't have any of my prescriptions annexed. So I mean.
Nah, it's fine. Chill. We're just trying to have a good time. But as you're working on that, I guess we'll wait a second. You can sit there on mute and work on that. We'll talk a little bit about this. This money thing just really is just not what the culture is. It's never been the culture, and I don't want the culture to be like that. Like,
agreed.
What a fork in the road would it really be like if, YouTubers start charging fellow content creators money to go on each other's shows? Like, this would be such a weird environment that we live in. Like, I want to hold on to that. Hey, we're just random people camming up in our bedrooms. Even though I've built all these businesses and had all this wild success, I want to hold on to that because that's the realest thing there is. Like, once you start getting...
Well, she didn't want to get with him. She trolled him. I didn't know that, Dessa. If that's true, then I take back what I've said. Because I'm not as familiar with that part.
Into like a company, like, I hate to use him for an example,
She
but like
might have
Mr. Beast
wanted
and
to
stuff,
get
and
with him
you
until
have
the weird stuff came out.
The messages carried on. And they carried on in theme. So, I mean, if not...
Then it became troll, yeah.
I mean, it could have. I just don't know. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
all these employees and you're a corporation, it's just not as authentic as what this is supposed to be, you know? You guys know what I'm saying, right? Anyhow. Y'all are just ignoring me and let me rant forever. Anything?
No, I agree with you 100%.
They're letting you rant forever, Keem, because man, you know how to talk, and that's not a bad thing in this context.
Yeah.
You know how to talk about all the right things. You're hitting all the right buttons. Because he's right to mention this. I'm sorry, but I fully agree with him. You're super late queen of awesome. No, you're not. But smash the like to make up for it. Polly Rocket, she was totally trolling. I will defer to you all then, because I genuinely did not know. I mentioned it in this year's end of year review. I think it was at the end of last year in video form. But I did not know about the trolling part, because it was just not something that crossed our desk. Does it make sense? And thank you. I appreciate it.
I've seen this and that. Like, oh, sorry. I've seen screenshots showing that she reached out to him first, but then other people are saying that he reached out to her first. So I'm not sure, to be honest, without doing some further digging, exactly what happened.
This reminds me a lot of the conflicting stories that we got with regards to BBJ, how that all happened. And so and just to be clear, I don't care what really happened now, because I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah,
I'm just going to say that at that time, it cannot be denied, there were several accounts being shared of what happened, and that was the problem.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yaba is a great talker. Mas Jackals, that makes a funny. Omegon, measured, funny in the way you catch me. Thank you. Deadpool vibe of a jackass. Yeah, I can be a dickhead, but it's a different kind. I'd rather just say something snarky and passive aggressive. Although I will admit, since Amber's lost her cat and has gone home and is having a good time, I would rather the mould on that sponge took over her entire flat. You're welcome.
And all I can do is dip right, so I'm just shutting my mouth.
I was just thinking about Donut Media and how they're falling apart right now because they basically sold to corporate.
Yeah, that happens a lot too. All right, let's finish this out real quick while we're waiting.
I don't know. I have it long ways. I think it'll still work like that.
Okay, yeah, run it. We just want to see you. It just makes the content a million times better.
I don't think I've ever seen Kyella.
Is it working?
It's just loading. We can see you perfectly.
Okay.
All right, so
oh god, I've done a dirty.
What'd you do?
I did the pause thing.
You did the pause thing.
I got.
You did the
I'm
pause
sorry
thing.
to those who like Kyella. I am so sorry, but I have a gift. It's called Meg.
He has a pause game. No offense intended.
It wasn't intended. I just apparently got her looking like she's pushing one out. Anyway,
explain who you are.
Carry on.
Yeah, we can see you fine. Well, we could.
Oh, I can't see me.
Well, we can see you.
We can see you.
We can see you, and it's perfectly fine. You look great. Okay. So if you could please, just kind of tell us. Can you hear me?
I gotta see what I look like at least. Sorry.
You look fine. You look fine. Don't overthink it.
Don't do the side angle, Kyella. There's a comment I want to make here, and I really don't want to do it on air.
Don't do it.
I'm just gonna put my face up over here. Sorry.
Okay.
I am not a spotted dick. I do like a spotted dick, though. With
Hey,
thick,
now.
piping hot custard.
Quit.
Mouthful of
Behave.
thick, piping
Behave.
hot, spotted dick.
Behave.
A big gooey amount of custard. Don't spill a drop. Swallow it all and give it a good going over. Carrying on.
Behave.
Can you mute
Behave.
that, please?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So tell us who you are and tell us how you are involved in this situation. Give us the tea.
Okay, right. This is where I now get to learn a lesson, everyone. Brace yourselves. We're about to go to school.
Damn, I didn't even grab a drink. Fuck. My name is Kyella. Well, that's not my real name, but that's what I go by on the internet because I just fucking made it up one day. I used to. I have to get a drink. I'm sorry. Now I look all fucked up. I'm high as shit. I just got my weed.
Don't care. Don't care.
She gotta get
Oh
the drink.
no. Social anxiety. I actually feel bad for her, but she had opportunities. I think she genuinely doesn't want to be there.
No, she
I
asked
feel
for
edged.
this.
Like I feel like I'm being edged. 1 minute.
I feel I'm being
My
edged.
understanding was she. Oh my god. My understanding was I don't know if it was the Discord chat or the live stream chat. She was in the chat apparently.
So
She wanted to come up, is what I was told.
somebody biggest debut, and she blows the whole thing. So I feel like it's 8 Mile. You get on stage and you choke. Yeah. I have felt like that once or twice when I've gone onto I've been invited onto a live stream with a big creator. Years ago, I went onto a live stream with Roaming Millennial, now Lauren Chen, and she wanted me there because she was a fan. Not so much anymore. And she had Chris Raygun, who was also a massive creator at that point, and a patron. And I didn't get to talk for the entire time. And the one time I did, I said the following word, and the stream then never appeared online again. Disgruntled kids and Jesus. I said the word bollocks, and that was one of the 5 words I said on an hour-and-a-half stream because I didn't know what to say. You know, I once streamed with Jeff Holiday and Wizard of Cause, and Jeff Holiday's a reasonable guy back then, especially. Always got on with him, and I just think, you can choke with bigger crowds and bigger, but you've got to be. Yeah. You have your chance and your time. If you don't want to, that's fine. Oh, she was super high. That makes sense as well.
We were while to get the camera. 1 minute. I need a drink.
People wanting to get on this show, I kind of get it as well. Just to address that as well. I just think they wanted to get on because they wanted to say their piece in this because they want to. It helps them, and I get it. FFG and Yaba will undoubtedly have gained something from this, and that's good for them.
Did her whole background change when she got up? I thought she was on a couch for a minute. She's on a bed.
Dude, I'm on the edge of my seat to hear this tea, and she's about to come back and be like, I need my headphones.
No.
It's all about the
I don't have a drink here. I was not ready to come. I wasn't coming on. I was already convinced myself I wasn't coming on. So for y'all to call me up, everybody.
If you're wondering about the speed, by the way, I've turned it up 1.5 at the start, which is why everyone sounds fine except for her, which is strange.
But he was like, go on. I was like, fuck, I'm not even I usually have a setup, a ring light. I got stuff going on. I have a laptop. I'm
It's all good. We just want information.
It's all good. You look fine. The lighting's great. Everything's fine. Go. Tell us the story.
I mean, where do you want to start? I mean, it's kind of a complicated, how it started. Because people want to say, I was a beezer for a long time, but I wasn't.
Really complicated.
I really, I've known of Chantal's presence for a long time, but I didn't start, really getting into watching her until, 2023, when I was stuck in bed because I had valley fever and my lung collapsed. So then...
Oh, no, you are definitely... This is very hectic. You're right.
That's when I started watching her a lot.
Bye,
but then
Jessica.
situation already happened, which made me not want to continue watching her, so I cut her off, and around the same time, Salah slid in my DMs, so I was like, fuck Foodie Beauty, I'm mad at her right now, so I basically let Salah say whatever the fuck he wanted to me in my DMs, and it basically consisted of R-wording me, shitting on me. He wanted me to fly to Kuwait, go be with him. He asked me how much my salary was multiple times. He asked me to take out a loan to fly to Kuwait.
He definitely wanted to use her to get a green card. I could catch this channel as becoming my favorite.
Hi, Blues.
Hi, my Blues. Hope you're well.
Sorry.
Hello, Joker Inc. Smash like.
It was a whole thing, and I posted all the screenshots on Twitter.
Well, I was under the impression
I've seen those screenshots. We all
that Salah was pretty well off from the way.
No, she likes to pretend that he's well off, but no, he has a bunk perfume business that doesn't. I don't even know how much of the company he actually owns, which I don't even believe. It's probably I don't know anything about.
I remember that beeze perfume in those disinfectant spray bottles doing their round, and I will admit, part of me was like, how much are you making? I mean, some people did buy it. I mean, it did sell a little, but there's no way he makes big money on that. Also, I know this for a fact. It was said by Allah and others. Syrians aren't looked on well in Kuwait. They're looked on as lesser.
Yeah.
So there's no way he's doing well and being treated well.
Any of that, you got to get into that with like FFG or whatever. I don't know about that.
So did you actually take that loan out? Because
No,
apparently-
I wasn't going there. I was only letting him say what he wanted to say to me so I could expose him on Twitter. I wasn't talking to him to talk to him. He slid into my DMs because he saw that I have like 290,000 followers on TikTok. So he slid into my DMs over there thinking that he could get some money off me or like pick me instead of Chantal or some shit because, you know, he's just looking for, I don't know, a way to the...
Having 290,000 followers on TikTok is akin to having very few followers on YouTube. It means nothing. I'm sorry, but you can grow massive on TikTok. I saw someone last night get they had like 100 viewers at one point, and then they suddenly went to 1.6k and got donated £2,000 within 5 minutes. And I watched this happen, and I was like, they were calling their mum like, oh my god, you know, they were crying, and I was like, this is, you know, that was wholesome, it was lovely, because they weren't begging for it, it just happened, right?
Yeah. Hey,
but
Stonk.
you're still a nobody. Because it happens sometimes. You just spike and then you go back down again, you know? You really are still nothing on TikTok. So to think that accounts for something is tragic.
The West, I'm
Let me ask you
assuming.
this. Did you ever cheat? Did Salat ever cheat on Chantal with you?
Yeah,
Salah's carrot.
that was the whole
oh
thing.
God.
How did that happen? Not
That carrot has been choked and abused by something. And I think it was a chainsaw, which, if you know what it was originally invented for, may well explain a whole lot about Salah.
text, like physical.
No, not physically cheated, just texting. We never.
And do not Google the origin of the chainsaw if you don't know. I beg you don't.
Don't do it.
It
Don't
will
do it.
freak you out.
We saw each other and probably live in the United States.
Chantal says that he shit on you.
God. Oh, the pain.
I'm not against
I'm in
those who have
pain.
I'm not against those who have a kink. I'm not against it. And
I have a
thank
kink, but I
you
will judge this
very
one. I'm
much
not even
for
gonna
the
lie.
super
I will
chat.
judge this
That's
one.
very kind of you. I'll be sure to put that next year
Thank
towards
you.
the chess set that I will unlikely get. Thank you very much. You have
No.
38 followers on YouTube. Joker Inc. 38 is a fantastic number. You should be very proud of yourself. No lie.
Yep.
You should be very proud of that. Let's have a look. And if I just go over here, you now have 39. You're welcome. Oh, what was that?
Me?
No, I heard the ding 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 thing. It must have doubled.
Oh, I didn't hear the ding ding.
Right.
Oh, I didn't hear it this time.
Her husband has a shit fetish, and I don't know why she loves talking about it. Like she loves degrading her own man for some reason. But like, no, her husband
Chantal likes to degrade herself though, so I don't quite get it.
has a shit fetish. He wanted to shit on me. I did not want to participate, and after a while of being disgusted, getting a dick pic from him, he sent me porn of like guys.
Oh, that peen was something. I'm sorry, Bri. I'm really sorry.
Sorry,
like,
bro.
their feet, his
I
faces,
warned
like kissing on
everybody.
women and stuff like that. After he sent, whatever, like he sent
Have a glass of whiskey.
all that disgusting shit to me. I ended up blocking him, like straight up. And then as soon as I blocked him,
I'm
boom,
gonna
went on
drink out
Twitter.
of the
Like
damn
all the
bottle.
screenshots, not all of them. I slow
I
released.
would, but
Thank you so much. Is that the whole story? Because I don't know how much more I can take. Like
the Paul John here. I don't want to abuse it too much. It's delicious. It's for streaming anyway.
I got some Jameson. I'm about to abuse it in a minute. I can't
Yeah, but
take
that's
this.
to be fair, Jameson's a much smoother, simpler drink. No offense.
True.
It's a good drink, but it's a smoother, simpler drink.
Yes.
You want a UTI? I bloody well do.
Oh, yes, Rebecca.
this is
Stonk.
bro.
Is that how you say it? Stonks or Stonks?
What, Stocks?
S-T-O-N-K. Yes.
Stonks.
The
Yeah.
one in the chat. Stonks.
Yeah.
I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're all right. They
I
said they
don't
were in
see it.
ICU.
Oh, right. I
It's a
hope you
little
get
further
better.
up. Yeah.
Get better. I really hope you're all right. Yes, absolutely. I'm
Yes,
really sorry about
please.
that.
oh, what the hell?
I know. I saw in Discord. There's like no shit talking. We're here. It's all about shit talking.
Okay, so it's like confirmed. Like there's no like ooh, maybe something got misinterpreted. He likes pooping on women.
Yeah, that's his fetish. Yeah. His. Yeah. I never I never wanted.
I feel bad for him in this respect because when he was brought into course cask, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When you're brought into
Stop.
the Freud, by the way, guys, it's a beautiful Isla single malt. Yes. Quite strong. When you're brought into and you are connected to, not physically obviously, Chantal, part of this, one of the LolCows, right? And you are then suddenly under the microscope because you got cocky and decided to spread your wings. Part of me feels sorry for you because how you were brought in the first place, but then I lose that ability to feel any empathy because you have taken the opportunity, like Chantal did with Lolcow Live, and decided to go sit on a rusty fence post instead. Like, you've chosen to swerve and go, no, this feels better. I'm getting prodded, but I'm in control. Like, bish, you ain't in control of shit, you smeg head. Oh, sorry, he's not into smeg, is he, on his head? No, you're into scan head. Cool.
It's a participator in the messages on my side. None of it. It's all one-worded.
Wild Turkey, I've heard good things about that.
Thank you.
Can I pry a little bit?
He was literally talking to himself.
Okay.
Do you think he's talking to other girls similar to you to this day?
Oh, 100%. Oh, he's 100% cheating. She's cried online before saying that. Like, she's told stories about her friend that got cheated on. And, like, it's obvious. Like, it's obvious. He's been cheating the whole fucking time.
Do you
100%.
think because
It's not cheating because they're not together. It's all just a jet, bruh. It's all a con. It's all he's after a green card, and she wants desperately to look like she's prim and proper. She wants what she had to look at when she was with BB, because when she was with BB, no one ever looked at her love life. No one. Even though he was in the background of videos and he featured in some videos, but he did not want to be there. Like, honestly, she desperately wants that. Cool.
Mind my blues. I think we all are.
I'm perplexed. I'm very sorry that you are perplexed, but I do hope that in some way we are able to perplex you enough to smash the like if you haven't already. If you've already smashed it, just stay there because I need the ads. I'm kidding. just stick around. If you are able to understand, I do hope you are. If you're not, I'm really sorry.
because he has a perfume business that the reason she wants to get paid to be on our show is because they're having trouble financially?
I would believe
without a doubt.
That, yeah, but I don't know. No, actually, I think the main reason why they're struggling financially is because Foodie eats all the money.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Was that me? It was.
Villainous Fox
that was you. That was
donated
you.
£20 for something nice.
Thank you, Villainous Fox, for the £20 donation. That is incredibly generous of you. Thank you to everyone that has been donating, by the way. And Cynthia, you like the world noises. I'm glad you do. To anyone who's within this community as a creator, and if that bothers you, please don't be. It's just a joke. Carry on.
Oh gosh.
Say thank you, Leona.
Carry on. Thank you.
There we go.
Foxy Fox.
That can't be real. That can't be real.
No. Oh, hang on. Can we have an F in the chat for stonks and chomps? No drinking for at least a year. Because that is such pain. It really is. I would have one for you, but I feel that'd be very unfair, and I've already had two, and I will not touch any more tonight. But Leona's going to be drinking Jameson's for you now on your behalf. You're welcome.
Well, if she could be well off if she wanted to.
You will have to.
But she's not. She could have saved up all the money that she made when she was doing well.
I don't have a glass.
Multiple.
Me and David did one of the spanked. Hiya. Carrying on.
Sources of income or whatever. She could have done something, but she never did. She ate it all. So I mean,
this is piling right into Boogie's hatred of fat women.
It really is, boy.
Boogie is like, I picked right. I don't care. Anyway, by the way, I've never judged Boogie for dating someone a lot younger than him because they know what they're in. They both consent. It's not I don't care, okay? But Boogie has never. He's been very clear about this, and I just think it's great. Talk about the Muta Nuxtaku situation. Not on this stream. Sorry, Emperor. Sorry.
The Emperor Dalek official YouTube.
I'm afraid I can't hear. Also, I've not paid any attention to it. I really haven't, so I can't comment on something I know nothing about. But we will continue with this.
Got me going mad.
We will be moving on to the FFG and Yaba stuff soon, I promise.
Well, thank you so much. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a content killer. I can't take this. I'm gonna throw up.
I was kind of blueballed there because I thought there was a physical relationship they had with each other, and it was kind of
the only physicality that I've ever seen is when Chantal kissed the Jason Voorhees mask.
It's not a physical relationship. This is just them hey, Salad, you so sexy. What would you do to me? And he's like, girl.
When he said which Jameson, you might want to put standard.
Actually, it's Black Barrel.
In case you might want to tell him it's Black Barrel, because there's so many different Jamesons. Look, you're the person who wants to be specific. Come on.
I didn't see the witch part because my chat is kind of cropped.
Fair enough.
Right, it's Jameson Black Barrel. Sorry.
All right, I'm going to carry on with the video there, okay?
Carry on the video.
I put that Hershey Highway right between your bust.
I want to apologize to the audience and to anyone else that was interested in.
Look at the doggo!
Want to hear more? I've heard enough. That's some pretty disturbing stuff. Dude.
I've never talked to a woman, and I was like, "Hey, can you take out a loan to come see me?" I couldn't get myself to make those words in a sentence and be for real with it. Like I would feel like less than a man if I ever wrote that sentence. I've been real.
Yeah.
Yo, Leona, can you take out a loan for me so I can get a chess set from Star Trek?
No.
Bitch.
What you gonna do? Come out there and get a value meal at McDonald's with you? Like, what are y'all gonna do together?
What's the next question? Can you Uber from the airport to my house? You know, it's like, what the fuck are you trying to do?
Yeah, can you loan me $4 for Starbucks?
I'm trying to get Yaba, or I'm mispronouncing her name. She's like the expert on Foodie Beauty. But she was in the chat and she's no longer here. I don't know what the hell's going on. I gotta get to these text to speeches though. So these donos.
I do see Frenchie in the. Tell them all's good. Yeah. I do see Frenchie in the Discord chat.
That's actually my favorite, yeah.
And I know they get Frenchie on first.
So let's get through those real quick.
Did the chat ask
Jen
for
T
Frenchie?
super chatted $19.99.
No,
Whoa,
Yaba went to put her
watch.
kids to bed, so that's why she disappeared.
Okay, so I do see Frenchie. No, what I mean is, I was just going to skip. No, I actually did say that, didn't I? Right,
They are
Frenchie
sick
on.
people compared to Foodie.
What is going on?
Eerie Pepperoni super chatted $19.99.
Eerie. God, I haven't seen her in a while.
She claims to get therapy every time she
Yeah.
gets called out and never goes through with it. This is typical of her to play victim. Ask her about
I thought Eerie had left all of this.
talking to minors
She's
on
still
Omegon.
kind of I talked to her not too long ago. She still kind of orbits a bit, but she focuses her actual
She,
content on the paranormal stuff.
Year ago, Eerie sent me a hat that Chantal had worn, that style hat. I was meant to send it to somebody else, and the person I was supposed to send it to was Chicken Pickle, who didn't want to give the address, so I couldn't send it. I've still got the hat. It's
Yeah.
in my office. I'm literally looking at it because I never had anyone to send it to. The hat was meant to travel, and it stopped at me apparently. I'm very sorry about that, Eerie. I really am, because I wanted to send it. Whistlepig, I want to try it. There's a bottle of Master Malt. You can get a bottle for free of Whistlepig maple syrup. And I'm like, but it comes with free maple syrup. I want it. Why? Because Maple. Okay.
You're welcome.
Carrying on.
Oh, what?
That's an accusation right there.
Taylor super chatted $20.
Hang on, wait.
King.
I just saw Chinny in the chat and donated. Hi, Chinny. I see what you did there. Nice one.
Will you make sure the Foodie reaction channels will have their cameras on?
Yeah, I will.
I can tell you for a fact that they're not going to have the cameras on because I've seen the clips.
Unable to pay, too poor. Ammo, hot beverage super chatted $20.
Nice.
She claimed that married men shouldn't talk.
Like, shit, we're only like 2 hours into the show and there's like almost $2,000 in super chats. Guys, thank you so much.
Chantal's blown this because $2,000 in super chats, man. She could have made bank. I'm sorry, but her streams are not pulling in that kind of money. Like, if she was a regular on a show and it pulled in $2,000 and it was 4 people, she's getting $500. Like, fam, three streams a week. Come on. I wouldn't say no to that. Why? Money. I'm edging closer to 40, and I said when I turn 40, I'm going to start thinking about that more because I want to consider my future after YouTube. That was me. Oh, it was you. I remember, because I also got told it was meant to go. The reason I didn't send it to you originally, because I remember now, was because my chat asked me to send to Chicken Pickle, and then I completely forgot about you. I am so sorry. I really am sorry. Oh damn, I may have blown that. I remember DMing on Twitter about it as well, Flower. I'm so sorry. Oh, and see,
we may have to work out something later.
FFG doesn't have a working camera. That's fair. I'm not judging, by the way. I'm just saying that I know they don't in this. I think her and Yaba don't. From the clips I've seen, I don't know for certain. I haven't seen all of it. I've just seen the clips, which is what I responded to yesterday.
Watch. Like, that's insane.
That was loud. Right.
Show. Rachel Hay super chatted $20.
They're getting a lot on these super chats. Send
Yeah.
it to Yaba. She has a PO box. I'll see what I can do.
Gee, and Yaba,
It might not be relevant now anymore, but we'll look into options. Somebody, I'm not reading that because I'll get into trouble.
Let's GOOO.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Yaba. She was in waiting, and I was just about to drag her, and then she disappeared. So Yaba, if you're listening, please come back.
She was here. She was waiting. She had to go put her kids to bed.
Oh, okay. So she'll be back. She'll be back.
So I'm not going to drag FFG because, but I'm going to say that compared to Yaba, Frenchie from the clip I saw was not as. It wasn't as present, like really good, but not as. There wasn't as animated. Man, Yaba was animated, from what I saw.
She did. I saw a good deal of Frenchies and almost all of it. I thought she did pretty well, but yeah. I think Keem said Yaba had a voice for radio. That wasn't an insult. He meant it as it's a compliment.
If you say you have a
yeah,
face
it's a different
for radio,
type of presence
that's the
with the voice. Yeah, exactly.
Voice,
that's the insult, right?
Yaba definitely has an extroverted online presence. And that's not to say Frenchie does not. It's just when you compared the two, Yaba was just... She had a lot of sugar in her system. You could tell. Okay? I'm okay with this because I love chocolate.
And yeah. Yes, he does. And Dessa, yeah, we don't really judge people about the getting on camera because neither one of us get on camera. So
True.
It's just neither here nor there, you know?
I'm not going to drag anyone for not using a camera, just to be clear. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying I know that... I know Keemstar would rather everyone on camera, but he's not always going to get what he wants on this. And blown it, fully agree. She did blow it. But I think it was when they learnt more with her toxicity that she then didn't have a chance. And Joker, yeah, you are right behind me, actually, aren't you? I have a face for the Elephant Man and a voice for suffering. Continuing.
I do suffer.
Hello. We might have one more dono. Just bear with me. I'm trying to get through them all. Like, these guys are, like, throwing money at us like we're on the pole.
Chocolate.
Phoenix Wright super chatted $19.99. Anybody but French fried Gorman. Every other queen here has redeeming qualities and at least tries to be a decent human being. Her insufferable fan base is already dragging down the chat as expected.
Look, what we do on the show is we give people who are LolCows, just like me and Jordy, chances.
I'm not showing my box online. It's okay, but I will cry foul
don't
if
flash
anyone
your
does
box.
it.
Don't flash it.
If anyone touches...
Oh, Chaos is a ladder. Thank you for joining and becoming a member.
You can join my Discord now. If anyone sees my box on social media and you start sharing it about, I will sue you.
To speak, give her a chance. We'll see.
Yeah.
But it's such a nice
okay, ladies and gentlemen,
It's a bit empty, though.
Fried Girl, you got a camera?
A little bit.
No, I don't.
So you're not going to turn it on? Okay. All right. So everyone wanted us to have you on, and they're spamming French fries for you. So that means something. Tell us. Speak to us, bro. What's going on?
In my chat, that's what we do. It's fries. They spam the chat with fries. Thanks, everybody. Hi, girl gang. Call them the girl gang. Yeah. And we just react to Chantal. That's it.
Wow. So there's an entire industry built around her, huh?
Sure.
Yep.
It was built around her. It's definitely built around her. But I don't know if you want to call it the power.
Chaos is a ladder. Thank you very much for the donation. Both were good. I agree. I'm not, but yeah, Yaba was from what I showed it yesterday. She had it. I think they'd love to have her back. I think they'd love to have both back. To be fair, you know.
I think they would too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the fact that Frenchie went first.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Frenchie went first, so Yaba had an idea of how, quick, and how short a period of time it was going to be. So she kind of pressed herself for that.
That was a complaint, wasn't it? That they went on long enough.
Yeah. They weren't. I don't understand why he only had them for a short amount of time.
Thank you for the $10 donation. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Apparently I have a chest
Yeah,
now.
because I know that's nice.
Like it.
But those two, yeah, they really have the lore down, and like them or hate them, this is their bag. They know what they're doing with it.
Yeah.
So having them on to really explain this, they could have gotten a backlog of lore really quickly from the both of them.
I won't deny I would have loved an opportunity like this to talk about this, but I think Keemstar still remembers me from the pyrocynical thing, where I'm still right. I don't care. But he would still remember my name. He has a very good memory. But I'm still right.
In the community where she doesn't do as well anymore as the creators.
Babushka, Leona, aka Wildling Darling, who has been in the chat a few times. She's the only mod available because the others are all indisposed. Don't know why, because I don't pay him enough, I guess.
Life.
Yeah.
Life.
Mostly life, actually. David wouldn't be available, but I will be seeing him soon for Moistmas, of course. But yeah, this is Leona. Everyone should go follow her. She'll link her channel in the chat. Everyone should go give her a sub. She's an ASMR channel. She does booty clapping twerk streams. You're welcome.
I do not.
Carrying on. Don't rage.
Tell people that.
Just don't twerk.
I'm going to rage.
No twerking on my stream. Right.
Around her. That's shifted.
Wings will tell you about that. He knows that.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't do as well as the people talking about her, right? Is that what you're...
Yeah, Chantal doesn't do as well as people talking about her. I even though my end of year reviews on her this year tanked worse than last year, I still got more views on those videos than she does on her videos.
Yeah.
My streams don't do as well as hers, but she doesn't have rewatchability. That's Chantal's problem. The passive views are gone because she removed it all, and I stand by it. Bring them back. Bring them. Fuckbot, don't encourage it. If she brings them back, oh, just cry instead of going oi instead of the I said you were an it. Okay, but when she brings it back, she'll get all those views and she'll be rolling in the money at last. She'll finally be able to act like an absolute whatever she thinks she is and get away with it.
You're referring to? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, that pisses her off, makes her rage. She's really mad about that and many other things. But yeah, rages in her hijab at us constantly. Claims to not listen to a word we say. Knows every word we said. I'm sure is lurking here, listening to this and punching the air right now.
I wish. Have you ever spoken to her? Has she ever called into your show or let you call her?
No, but she met her at a fashion show. And I will. I'm sorry, FFG, if you hear this. I'm not trying to drag you when I say this. I legitimately made one joke, and I only got told about your initial response that you deleted. So what happened was she had a photo with Pete's and Chantal, and I saw the photo and said, "Don't skip leg day," because in the picture FFG's legs did look a bit thin, right? Now, Irie Talks have reached out to me and told me, did you see Frenchie's response? No. Okay, she deleted it, but she talked about your log cabin. I was like, alright then. So the next day, she had some beef with barbecue chicken, and I decided I'm a dickhead. So I decided to inject myself with the term, I managed to trigger you with don't skip leg day. And it started a back and forth where I just laughed the entire time. Because I'm a knob. It's Twitter. If you take it seriously...
He's a dick.
If you take Twitter seriously, or you walk away angry, or you're angry online, I'm going to laugh at you. And we haven't spoken ever, really, to be honest. But I'm blocked by Frenchie. But that's fine. Take no issue with that. I'm blocked by a few people. Oh, Yaba used to follow me, but doesn't anymore. Yet Yaba... I defended Yaba when Life of a Free Spirit called her racist. I made an entire video debunking the claim of that argument and the poorly presented position of Life of Free Spirit, who did then unfollow me. But I was defending Yaba because I believed Yaba in this instance was in the right, and I was right. I don't get on well with people apparently in this area. I think many people. I'm not saying anyone's sensitive generally, but if you can't handle a bit of banter or a bit of just a little joke here and there, you've got to relax a little. Because I'm not interested in being an argument. I'm not like I found out later about FFG's mum passing away, and I wanted to reach out and say I'm so sorry because I felt bad because I was like, that's the line you don't like. I remember losing my mum. The creators that reached out to me, that was so nice of them, you know. But I knew that if I had, I probably would have just got shouted at for being a knob, you know. And I just thought, you know, I'm just not going to bother because, and I don't associate with communities anyway. But if you take yourself too seriously, chances are, if you take yourself too seriously, you're gonna end up crashing hard. Which is why watching Frenchie here now, to go back to this, it's nice to see her focused on the topic, because it's important for these guys to understand what Chantal really is. And it's not about now just throwing everything in at them. It's giving them what they need, because giving them what they need sets them up for everything else. And thank you, Yikes. It's very kind of you.
Not on YouTube, but I've spoken to her, yeah.
It's like, why don't we just interact with people? Try to figure it out. You know, it's like, it's good to talk to other people and figure out if you're being dumb or not. You know, that's like a good thing. Like, right. What is this?
Narcissist.
Agreed. If you live in an echo chamber, you're born to fail. You have to talk to people, okay? I get disagreements, you know. I'm not immune to it, okay? I once had a patron in my VC tell me, they asked me what my plan for YouTube was, and they followed it up by immediately saying, because whatever your current plan is, it's not working. And I was like, oh my god, that was
I remember.
Oh,
I remember.
Thing is, I didn't respond. I took it on board. We let it go.
Yep.
They left.
Yes, we did.
There were two people in that VC who were not happy. I promise you, I wasn't one of them. The other two were two of my mods, two of my most, I would say, I don't want to say senior as age, I mean senior as in you've been around the longest, you know? Like,
yeah.
They were not happy, but you have to take that on board because sometimes people are right. And to be honest, I've never really had that exponential growth. I've never gone places, so I get it and I take it on board. Because you should. I'm not above this. Should we carry on?
Well, I think criticism is a good thing. We all should have all of us are deserving of criticism. In closing with that topic, that particular person, it was their delivery. There's a way you can talk to somebody that you're not an a-hole. But
I don't think they did that well.
Okay. They did not deliver it very well. I don't like people bossing you around, okay? Because that's my job. All right. Okay, carry on.
I cried with laughter when they left. I promise you, the owner and the
other,
like, they were so angry.
No.
I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm upset right now. I'm not upset, but I'm annoyed right now because my hard work isn't paying off. But I'm not going to cry about it on the internet. I'm just going to carry on because that's my job. Crack on.
Yeah.
I come here every day after I go to work. I go to the gym. I smash it. I come here and I start working. And I did say after December, yes, there are not going to be any bloody Amber videos in January unless she does something colossally stupid. Like I'm going back to regular scheduled programming, okay? And if we don't do well, that's my fault. But I'll learn from it. We'll move on. Don't be serial. Calm your tits. Calm your tits and have a biscuit. All right?
There we go.
And that is on merch.
Remember what we said there?
Yes,
it is on merch, and I have that merch.
You do?
No, I said I have that merch. It's really nice merch.
You were going to say something else, though?
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, we evolve. It's what we do. YouTube is constantly shifting and changing, and we have to evolve with it or either get off the platform.
And Miss Sparkles, you're 100% right. I will admit, there are certain... I never bothered to find out why Yaba unfollowed. Don't mind. It's not my business. And Frenchie recently blocking me on her newer account. That's fine. All good. I will move on. Because I don't really care. I don't have to make new accounts. Simple.
And she's the biggest narc I've ever seen on...
Just to be clear, that's not a dig. She's been repeatedly suspended. I don't know why, just she has.
This platform. There's two reasons that she's mad at you, and neither one really has to do with the fact that the picture was passed around. The picture, by the way, that when she took it, she posted it up, took it and put it on her community tab. And then quickly deleted.
She did. She put that... I know what picture they're talking about as well. Yeah, the picture on the community tab. Yeah, that was quick.
Deleted it and put it on her OnlyFans as free content. It was never behind a paywall. None of it. So for all she knows, it was snapped off her community tab. You can't say anything else about that. No?
She was lucky not to be yeased off YouTube for that.
She is mad for two reasons. Like I said, the fake husband got pissed off. Not at all that you were talking about her vag or anything else. He got mad that you were talking about the shit. Scat, that whole thing. He gets mad and mortified when that comes up. So they had a fight about that. It's obvious by the tears and the...
I think personally, if that scat thing bothers him so much, he needs to disassociate himself fully from disavow. He needs to remove himself from Chantal's life. This is not worth it. All right. Right. I think that if you're that full of yourself, you think that this is the way forward. Chances are you deserve her. Miss Sparkles, I can't get anywhere. I have been trying. People know of me, but at the same time they don't. Just like everyone knows Omegon, but his numbers are as high as they should be. I agree. We are where we deserve to be, and we work as hard as we should be, and want to be to get so far as we want. Babushka, the issue with some reactors is they involve themselves in the train wreck rather than observe. I do think that is where, if Chantal starts to notice you and start to go in on you, you're given free ammo, but you have to handle it carefully. I personally think you should handle it carefully, yeah? I wish YouTube was a thing for weight loss vlogging when I lost 250. Stonks, fucking smash it, fam. Well done. F in the chat for stonks and chats, everyone. F in the chat for stonks, because they deserve it. 100%.
The red eye, it had nothing to do with the picture. And what really pissed her off was that none of you gave her like, hey, oh, queen, good for you for putting that up. You thought she was revolting. And that's what really pissed her off. It's not deeper than that.
Really?
Absolutely, 1,000,000%.
She's shallow, and I agree with FFG on this. Frenchie is 100% right. It's all about she needs to be validated everywhere she goes.
She had to have known. I mean, look at Wings' wife compared to her. Look at Boogie's, girl, but compared to her. Look at my girl. You know what I mean? It's like she is definitely not our type. And I can understand someone would be in that, but it seems pretty natural that she is not our type, and we would have that tyte of reaction. Just like if someone didn't like a guy with a beard, right? They'd probably be ew to me or something. You know what I mean? Like we all have different types. Why? Dude, what is wrong with her?
I wish she would want that if she's married.
She's claimed she's better looking than 90% of YouTube. So I'm sure she could not believe that you didn't.
Not since she lost her hair. And not when she had it either. What did she mean with love cabin? I think it was a dig at my cabin. It doesn't matter, to be fair, Kat, because I didn't take offence. I didn't see the tweet and didn't mind. I thought it was funny. I just let it go that day. And the next day she and Barbecue Chicken had a back and forth, and I was like, I woke up and chose violence, and I did outright state in a reply I was just having a laugh, but it didn't go very well. But it doesn't matter. It was years ago. Couldn't care less. I really don't have a reason to care, because people get angry and too serious, and they take themselves too serious. I'm nearly 40. I don't care. Okay? I post pictures of Warhammer I paint. Alright? Instagram.com /
very well too.
Thank you very much.
Wait,
Continuing.
let me find the Instagram.
No, think it was attractive.
You might want to preface it when you put it in the chat with like Moisky builds or something.
Okay.
I have a problem with this because she had watched the show for months, and that means she has heard me say time and time again that fat women aren't real women in my eyes. I do not respect.
In Boogie's eyes, fat women aren't real women. In the chat, if you think fat women are not real women, like Boogie, press 1. Press anything else if you disagree. That now forces people now to make the decision of 1 or not interact at all. Because if they choose something else and they're just doing to troll, they've basically just decided, oh, well, I pressed 11. That's 2 1s. No, sorry.
Do you want to do a poll?
Nope.
Do you want to do a poll?
Nope, because that's a hateful poll and get me into trouble. I also can't set it up on my view here because I've only got the tablet.
Respect fat women. I've said it a dozen times. So she could not have reasonably expected me to find her attractive.
And she thinks she's the exception to every rule. So you think every fatty is revolting except for her, because she's Chantal and she's different than all other fatties. She's gonna like make you into it.
And I hate fat people to the point where I should be canceled for it, because my idea of helping.
And Jennifer, I actually agree with you. It's hypocritical. It's because of how he view, and he's a bit older than me, of course. He is at that stage in life where he will just say it. It's like people. I was walking with a dog walker earlier, and this guy's great, but he was talking about immigrants and the way he hit a guy not hit from his perspective, but a guy he regularly sees on his dog walks in the morning on the seafront. And the guy speaks in, because he's a lot older than this guy, he speaks with such a antiquated language. It's very tricky, yeah? Pops, are you ruining your blanket again? You silly bitch.
Oh no, is she okay?
No, she's trying to get comfy on a bed. She's just moving the blanket, that's all.
Okay.
She's being
Give her fuss.
Nope, she's peeing on the bed.
Oh God, go take care of her.
I'm not doing anything with that. I'm going to throw that bed outside after this.
Oh God.
Well,
don't let her sit in it.
Why? That's really bad of you. If you needed to go, you should have told me. No, she's being silly. Alright, I'll deal with that in a minute. It's alright, there's plenty of bed there. She's just chosen a corner, so I can get rid of that in a minute.
Fat people is bullying them and picking on them, right? And I know people say it doesn't work, but that's coping. It does. I bully Boogie. And how much weight have you lost?
I'm down almost 60 pounds since I started the show.
Well done, Boogie. People still in my chat think you're an idiot for what you just said there.
I bully the crap out of them. I'm like, dude, you got this young girlfriend. You're making money now. You're no longer broke. Oh, you're just gonna die over there. You must lose weight. Like I bully them. I force them to lose weight.
I think it's very important when it comes to. Hello, Anna Ross. Hope you're well. When you finally start to rebuild your life, it's not just the physical. It's also what's going on in your head. Chantal needs to fix what's in the head to get on with the physical. But to do that, she has to willingly make the. Quinn. Thing is, when it comes to my dog, I'm not an angry type. The bed is waterproof, thankfully, so it's inside. It won't go on my rug. It's also she only dribbled a small amount on the blanket, so I know she didn't need to go that badly. But she's just being a dick. But she needs to change.
No, somebody. No. Bad somebody.
What?
Sorry, go ahead. Look what somebody said in the chat.
Which one's somebody?
Somebody.
Oh, doggo. Oh, right. Well, it definitely wasn't Leona, and I wouldn't allow her to go anywhere near my bed.
Hey,
it's a single. Like meanness. 2 people can't fit on a single. All right.
That's true.
We gotta discuss this Boogie weight loss because we
can't sleep top and tail either.
Cliff. I think his shit stopped working. I think the weight coming back on.
No, I took a week off for Thanksgiving, and I've already taken that weight back off.
Oh,
the therapy cookies helping?
Yeah, they do. They help.
And I'm telling you, if she would have been on one of my shows or whatever, if the relationship didn't get soured like this, I would have made her lose weight. Because that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's not a bad thing.
You would have never made her lose weight. She would have rage quit your show and then talked about how you bullied her. Because everybody is.
She would have rage quit the moment she got sweaty or she had muscle pain. By the way, first time you start working out properly, everything starts to hurt. Okay. You could have a good niche and make a lot of money like FFG does. Tiger talks. That's a fair point. Get way too much detail on these videos. I would like to get my. You should do more of them. I think. Wait, what? Is this a reference to me or her?
Let me see.
Your lives are 1,000% better than your videos. I think lives. Oh, lives. Oh, that. Oh my God. That one spelling error made me think I was being bullied. Oh, that could have been so much worse. Oh.
Lives, yeah. Well, you might be getting bullied a little bit, but
I really like your lives. I should do more of these. I don't know why I don't. I think it's anxiety on my part, which is why I do videos that I lose the plot in, because I'm stuck on my own and I go mental. Continuing, yeah.
He's a bully to her online.
Hey, French fry girl, like, she doesn't have hair. How can she consider herself 90% better looking than all females?
She's fucking delusional.
Well, quick thing, you can still be bold and be attractive. And thank you, Lily Doolittle, for the donation. I really appreciate that. Thanks to everyone that's been donating today through Super Chats. Everyone who's been liking as well, because we've got 270 likes. That's brilliant. Oh, okay. That was weird. Sorry.
Oh dear. You okay?
My mouth decided to malfunction. Yes. Thanks to everyone who's been liking and donating through Streamlabs as well. Pinned comment. We really appreciate it. And yes, half of what we donated tonight, you've donated will be through the Super Streamlabs anyway. Will be going straight to Leona because she can tweet it out as well as confirmation once I got her PayPal and I've set it to only $5 from my actor account. It's youtube.com/Wildling Darlings. That's her OnlyFans account. You're welcome. It's ASMR. Cool.
Well, let me say this: it's hard to rage quit.
You're all
when you're
very
getting that check.
sweet, by the way.
Hi, Diamond Darcy.
As Boogie and Wings, it's hard to rage quit when you're getting that check.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a good
She would
point.
have liked it. She, you know, I think this show would have been very, very good for her. And in one of
Why'd I get a second notification on that?
the ways it would have been good for her is this show utterly destroyed the part of me that makes Chantal a Lolcow. She's like, oh, everybody's mean to me. Oh, everybody sucks. Oh, I can't take criticism. I got more criticism being on the show than I've gotten in the entire 17 years I was on the platform. I've become numb to it.
Yeah, so you have become numb to a lot of it, but they can still get under your skin. But in the case of Chantal, I'm sure if I appeared in a live chat, I can get under her skin with maybe 3 messages before I got blocked. I reckon I could do that. I'd probably also get a strike though. I'd probably get a strike.
You probably would.
Community violation. What did he say? Yes.
Yeah.
And you're not as fake as you used to be.
Talks, you are right.
Sorry?
Well, I was just telling Tiger Talks, they're right. It's not about your looks, it's about being a POS.
Absolutely that. I couldn't agree with you more.
Oh yeah.
Every time someone would call Boogie out, he'd be like spam tweeting, "I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry," like fake apologies when he's not really sorry. Like, dude, he's just you're not that pathetic loser that you used to be. You've gotten so much better, Boogie, and I'm proud of you. But yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you're actually forced to like deal with like people that are going to hold you accountable, right? These people that are off on an island like Foodie Beauty that don't actually like cam up with other people and interact with other people in a way where they're held accountable and have no friends. Well,
Michelle Torres, we're really glad that you're here. We're glad everyone has joined. Those who aren't here now, those that are here. Honestly, my voice is starting to wear out a little, so I'm going to have to move ahead a little because I'm noticing a little bit of a wear on the back here, so I need to skip ahead to Yaba. I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, let's carry on.
Guys in the chat, thank you, French Fry Girl.
That's awesome. Yeeted.
Yaba, is everything working now?
I think so. Can you guys hear me?
Perfectly clear. Thank you so much for coming on.
Bye, Frenchie. Oh, I want to share a panel with Frenchie. We've never been on panel together. We've known each other forever, but that's all right.
Oh, okay.
We'll do it soon, Frenchie.
Frenchie needs a new microphone.
No, her stuff.
No, Frenchie has a certain way she likes to do her stuff. She knows what she's doing and she's good at it.
You guys weren't getting that feedback every time she talked?
I wasn't. It sounded good to me.
No.
Yeah, fine.
It almost had like a staticky sound. It goes.
So I had this thing, and I was talking to Leona about it before we started, where when she speaks, I heard something in the background. When we went live though, that sound vanished. So I don't know what it was.
Because I turned it off.
Perhaps
it was a fan.
It was a fan. Yeah, okay.
It was a fan.
So
I turned it off.
If you're streaming, you do have to, like... Did you really fake cancer? Yes.
Yes.
If you stream professionally for a living, I know you have your own way of doing things, but you've got... I know it's like a part of your thing. To me, I like now I use my office. I've got a sound panel around my mic. I've got a Shure microphone with a soundboard. Like, it's not a professional setup. It's just a setup that, and I've got sound panels on the wall. It's just, I want to give the best possible audio quality, but you know, without it being too much. Yeah, because it's a cost thing as well. I got lucky.
Yeah.
Because the microphone was a donation goal. The stand I bought separately. The sound panel I bought myself. The sound card I'd already had for something else I was doing. So we had this. My sister's calling me. Can I just vanish for a second?
In the world?
Can you
Yeah.
talk to the chat? She wants my dog. That's why.
I will.
Okay. I'm gonna go and give
That's
her my
why. Okay. Judah, give her fuss for me.
And you can take the
Anyway, we do appreciate all of you being here. I'm not normally here with him because as he explained earlier, I help him with the research for these. He wanted me on here to help, like, do a little bit of this and that. The whole thing. Going back to what you guys are saying in chat about the liar tattoo, I don't even think Boogie has it anymore, to be honest, because it was very superficial, I think, from the look of it. Let's see, Cam, as someone who's had cancer who doesn't think someone should wish cancer on someone, I make a concession for cancer fakers. I can see where you would, to be honest. It's one of the lowest things you can do as someone who's lost people to that. I am not a fan, and no one should be. Let me just scroll up the chat a little bit here. Tiger Talks. The only reason people are bringing up her looks is she keeps saying she's prettier. She has said that for as long as I can remember. And I've only been around on the internet since about 2019. I got introduced to this whole Amberlynn, Foodie, Beauty, all this crap from him sometime later. And Chantal was not a hideously ugly woman straight in the face until I got exposed to more of her content. The more I got exposed to her content, the hi Bri, thank you, the more, well, yeah, basically the uglier she got, because I truly believe your outside can be a reflection of your inside when you are that kind of ugly of a person. The more you listen to somebody or talk to somebody, the uglier they get. Put your headphones on. Mm-hmm.
Somebody jumped our fence in our garden and went into next door's garden. A random person. Mm-hmm. So I just had to go around the back of the shed and my cabin, in the dark, see if anyone's there, repeating the following words. If someone's there, I'm going to stomp on your skull. Because they jumped into next door's garden and their dog went apeshit.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
So, yes, I'm going to check after the stream. I will relocate to the house and I will... I'll take one of my knives with me.
Yeah, well, they can't possibly. And YouTube, this is all just a story we're telling. This is not real. Disclaimer. They must not be local, because anybody in your local area would know not to jump in your backyard.
It's a fairly large garden, but they jumped into next doors. So my sister just told me, and I was like, do you want me to go check? And she's like, yep. Because it's 20 meters to the house. So it's like, all right, screw it. I'll go check. But I have just locked my cabin door from the inside, because if anyone came in from behind me, I wouldn't be able to tell. It's like, well, I can't be certain, so I'm going to have to, like, that threw me a little bit. All right, shall I carry on?
Yeah, before you do, though, let's address the chat a little bit. Bunny Go Lightly has asked you, and no, you're not forward. I'll tell you for him, he's happy to answer questions. He usually says that. Would you be able to impart any advice to someone trying to start out their own channel?
Give me a minute, because
persevere.
No, it's not that. I minor, like, slight anxiety, so I'm just gonna calm myself down a little bit, ask other questions, and we'll get to those, and then I'll
okay. Yeah, you're good. No worries.
No, it's all good. Carry on.
Let's see. Slender Man stopped by.
Hi, Slender Man. I like you.
It was Sala. No, we're gonna veer off that topic, and we're gonna be chill for the moment.
Right. I can address the question. Right. So,
all right.
When I started, I chose a name based on my nickname from university, derived from a book, and it didn't stand out. Chances are, you need to pick what you want to do. Yes, but there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with taking your time to find your way, your path, where you belong, what you're good at. I started out on politics, and that's how I never I never got lucky with a big video. The first video I had that got over 1,000 views, I wasn't even talking in it. It was legitimately a silent movie about the UK's ban on hoverboards. It was black and white. It was an avatar with a still image. Like, it was. I don't know how it happened, But you do need to be consistent. You need to make sure you tag right. The titles need to pop. You need to make sure the thumbnails are bright. You've got to be consistent, and you're not always going to succeed. But you also need to make sure that if your audience know you're going to improve, that you show that you're improving. If you rock up with a snowball microphone and think that that's enough, you're wrong. But you can start out with one, or something less. I started out with a microphone. It's in my drawer here. It cost like £3 on eBay. I had to buy a USB audio splitter because I didn't have an audio jack on my laptop when I started. And I've got the laptop I started on with as well. It's actually here. I started my very first Content Constable was made on Movie Maker. Windows Movie Maker. An absolute pile of plop. You've got to be consistent, and you do have to have some integrity. So being true to yourself is important. If you see an opportunity and you don't take it, that could be because you have what you consider integrity to yourself. But if you see an opportunity and go with it, that can still be the same thing. If you don't take advantage of the opportunities given to you, you won't go far. But if you do take opportunities and you don't milk them too hard, you go further. Because that's a problem with a lot of communities where there are people who take the opportunities and just keep doing it. They don't go anywhere. There is no rise, there's no plateau. There's a plateau, but it's quite a short stop. You just stay there. Because channel growth is important. You need it to continue growing your viewers, okay? And to be able to speak. When I first started, I really struggled. I really did. And it's a learned skill. If you're confident and you can be that, you'll smash it. If you have to learn to be, do it. Keep trying, and then find your voice. And yes, Goose was still going, but I don't know how much longer.
Hey, Goose.
Because my voice is warming up at the back, and I can feel it itch a little. I'm like pushing my luck here a little.
Yeah, we don't. We don't want you to lose the voice, so we probably better get back.
We'll get back to this now. Hope that helps. When I started, it took me 6 months to get 300 subs. It took me a year to get 5,000 subs because I collaborated with other creators. It took me 7 years to get a play button, and that was because I had to genuinely struggle. It was a push, and when I got it, it was the happiest day because I've still got the printed message here. On my 5-year anniversary on YouTube, 5 years, and you are still a twat, and so is Irate Alex. You two are never going to get your silver plaque. If you were Scottish, you might stand a chance. You are both a pair of dickheads. And next to it is a Polaroid of my silver play button, which is hung in my bedroom along with other accomplishments I have. He does, but H1 Guy has a team, Thompson. That is something complete. You have to earn that right. You can't, when you're like us plebs, we have to earn it, okay? That applies to everyone, really. You've got to be consistent, you've got to be on it. And Wilkes, I really do understand that. I hid what I did for a whole year. I didn't tell my family I was working on YouTube until the day my mum died, in fact. Yeah. Because I wanted to surprise her and say, look, I've been doing this for the past year, because I knew she would have helped me. She would have bought me a microphone for Christmas or my birthday. She would have actually helped me with my channel. I wish she could have, because I think it would have had a bit of fun. But never mind. She probably would have called Leona here a wench as well. Yep.
Probably would have.
And if she knew about the moaning noises, she would have triggered the crap out of her as well. Carrying on though.
It's a little rough, but that's kind of like her style. Hey guys, what's going on? Hey everybody in the chat. Sorry, I about tapped out, dude. I got bored, I'm not gonna lie. I watch Chantal. I don't just watch her content through me. I watch through our community as a whole. So I do get a little burnt out, so I'm like, okay, but it's totally cool.
You're like,
I'm here
damn,
now.
these guys that don't know anything are going through stuff that I already went through 2 days ago.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen, this is our lore. This is exciting. We love this shit. We live for this shit. Like, Chantal and Chantal's antics on the internet, like, dude, a lot of us are deep in. I'm like 7 years in, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm totally invested. But you know what? It's fun. We built this great community. Frenchie has Girl Gang. I've created the support group. There are other reaction creators who have their own thing going on. So, I mean, it's a really good time. And you know what? It's at Chantal's expense, and she just keeps giving it to us. Like she did the last couple of days that you got to experience. It's a fucking good time, man.
Dude, it's insane. So we got Frenchie's take. What do you think happened, right? Because she comes on, and, you know, it seemed like everything was fine. And then she does this 180. What do you think? What's the truth? What really happened that made her flip like that?
Well, this is like one of the best games that I like to play, okay? So several different scenarios. The main one, so like you've seen the way that she acted and how she was so excited to come on panel because that's who Chantal is. She wants to come on and join you guys. She wants to have a good time. She wants to be liked and she wants to be accepted. But with her situation in Kuwait, it's not that simple for her. She has to get...
Agreed. I also think she's a try-hard that desperately wants validation, and I'm glad Nine Feline that advice is useful. I really am glad.
Permission from what we like to call him our bot bitch, okay? He is a paid man, and he is going to expect his money every month when her YouTube coin hits. And with that being said, even though she's paying him, he still calls the shots. And I don't know how much you follow.
I think he calls the shots because that's kind of the dynamic of that area of the world. So Chantal she's chosen this prison, and it's such a strange. I'm sorry, but if I said to somebody, "Oh, move here, and you'll be, and you know, let me take control of everything you have," I think that's such a dick move. First of all, I don't know anyone who seeks to control another person. You're a shitty person. I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's not for me. I don't want to control anyone. Just do you. Don't get in my business. I'm too used to it. Don't. Nah. And Yaba's doing fantastic. She is properly. This is why she really is on it.
Follow before that panel, she was live, and what's really weird recently is that Chantal just started driving in Kuwait, driving Salah's car, which is Chantal is paying for, but it's his car, but she's paying for it, and she was driving to McDonald's, which she never does. Like, she doesn't get to eat at places like McDonald's anymore.
Yeah, because he won't buy her food for anymore.
He doesn't let her spend the kind of coin on that kind of food. So
enjoy the show though, Verity, if you can. It's quite long. Leona's here. Say hi, Leona. Leona?
Tiger Talks. Can you hear me?
Do you say hello to Verity?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I did. I said hi, Verity.
I did not hear it.
Oh, goodness. My mic may cut out again.
That's
and I was going to say Tiger Talk. Yeah, who knows what next year might hold. We'll see what we can do with himself over here.
We will see.
I'm wondering, here's one of my scenarios is she told him that you guys were paying her for this, and that's why she got to not only drive the car. I know it sounds crazy, but the shit is crazy, okay? And this is just one scenario. Because why did she go live and get to go to the McDonald's drive-thru? That's where I'm stuck at, okay? And so when that happened, and she did the show, and all of that other shit went down, and she didn't make money from it, and now she's got to tell him, hey, you let me use my money for McDonald's, and I don't have any money to get back to you, and also all this other shit happened that I forgot to tell you about. Shit got deep, so she needed to put the blame somewhere, so you guys unfortunately got the blame. You got to learn who the real Foodie Beauty is.
That's okay. The Foodie Beauty blamed them, but soon she'll blame the haters, because they're also a part of the problem, being haters.
It's great.
Bro, why doesn't she leave this man? If she's paying for everything, plus he's pooping on other girls, like, come on.
Because, well, you've already said it, one, like, she suffers with severe low self-esteem, but she needs to...
Not just that, she's self-esteem's one thing, but that's that constant, desperate need to be validated. She needs it, always. And she doesn't get it there. She does not get it there.
Convince the internet, like, of certain things. One thing she needs to convince the internet of is that she's currently constantly losing weight. Like, she's always on a weight loss journey, but she never loses any weight, but she lies and says that she loses weight. It's great, right? And number two is that somebody is fake loving her. And it can't just be...
Boogie's audio is booked. Is it Boogie? I think it is. Boogie's got the
Boogie sometimes
echo.
Any somebody, they gotta look a certain way. Like, she's looking for, number one, she doesn't date fat men. She does not like fat men.
Boogie, back
Go
up.
ahead.
Boogie knows all about that then. He doesn't date fat girls, so maybe it's the thing, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, you're echoing, Boogie. That's funny.
I'm a little offended by that, for the record, because...
Hang on. You're offended that she doesn't fat guys, but you don't like fat girls. Like, come on.
How dare a fat woman have standards? Just, you're fat.
Listen, that is her take. That is how she is. She does not like the big...
Bitch, you have standards too.
Dude, she has no problem saying that. But God forbid anybody say anything about her weight. Her waist.
Oh, and yes, Kamadude, she's definitely... I think she is a bit of a sociopath. A bit of one, yeah. She definitely has... She's definitely got attention deficit disorder. She does not have to focus. She always had that ability to not be able to focus on anything unless it was somebody hated, right? Yeah.
And I don't think I'm going to throw this out here the same as Tiger. I actually don't think she's capable of love.
Yeah, I think there's a hollowness there. She needs someone there, but I think she needs platonic, but with the option of just releasing sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ew.
This is a whole bot marriage. Like, they met on Plenty of Fish, and he had his location set to worldwide. Well, why did he do that, you ask? Why would a person who looks like Salah, is he the best looking guy in the world? No. But is he that bad where he should be dating a death fat like Chantal who brings all these other...
Salah isn't, like, ugly. I'm sorry, but he's not. He's just really stupid.
Issues. It's not just her weight, it's everything else that comes with Chantal. She has literally nothing to offer other than her YouTube coin. Okay, so she is desperate to prove to the internet. She's even said this in her last relationship with Nader. Just fake love me. She got on the internet and told this man, he's not a man, he's a fucking crackhead. Please, just fake love me. He wouldn't do.
Fake love.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
She actually said that.
Yeah, I remember that.
That even Nader, Snaggletooth, would not pretend to love Chantal, so she found somebody in the Middle East.
They don't know who Nader is. They don't know who Nader is. They're sitting here like, who the fuck's this guy?
What? And I present to you Salah. And by Salah, he is the one who woofs to other women, who now has been exposed for having a scat fetish and a great fetish, I mind you.
Hey, yeah, but could this be a two-way street? Because I'm looking up like the cost of living in Kuwait, and it seems to be 48.1% lower than the United States.
Yeah.
She lives in Canada.
Yeah.
So it seems like here a single person estimated monthly cost is 758 USD. So like her YouTube money goes a lot further in Kuwait than it does in Canada.
I can explain that to you. Okay, so when she first went to Kuwait, she had pretty decent YouTube money. This new
she did. She was making, I reckon, about 2.5K a month on YouTube. She's not making that now. She might in December, but she's not.
Statistics you're looking at on her channel is new.
No, that's not on channel. This is something different. I'm just saying, it looks like to me she's trying to escape taxes and have a lower cost of living while having a guy that she finds sexually attractive.
because if you're Canadian and you make money in another country, you don't have to pay taxes to Canada. Where if you're American, you do. It doesn't matter where you make money in the world, you still have to pay American taxes.
She is trying to escape her debt in Canada. She sold the last thing that she had in Canada, which was her Kia. Her Kia Mobile she kept when she would visa hop and she would go back home to renew her visa, and she sold that. Like, she has nothing. She has nothing but debt.
Who would buy that horrible car? I feel sorry for the car, by the way. F in the chat for the car. I feel bad for the car, but I feel sorry for the person who owns that lemon car. If you know what a lemon car is, you
sold it for
get
parts.
Honestly, I'd sell it and do what Top Gear did and turn it into a freaking coffee table.
In Canada. So yeah, she kind of is stuck in Kuwait. She really cannot afford to come back to Canada. Her mother is not going to allow her to live there and do YouTube in her home with all the Marty shit that happened. Pete has moved on.
That was her. Marty, that was the doxing thing, wasn't it? She opened her mouth and went for the wrong guy. That was such a dick move on her part.
She wrote a check her ass couldn't cash, I think, and he went for the family and everything.
That in wrestling terms, she made a purchase with her mouth and the receipt was gone. It came in the form of Marty. People ask me to commentate it now, and I was like, no, because if I say one thing wrong, Marty's going to go for me. I'm not stupid. I know which battles to pick. That is not one of them.
Roommate / baby daddy.
Time out. What is the Marty shit? We don't know anything.
You don't know Marty?
No.
Is it Music Biz Marty?
Yeah. So Marty trolled her mom to like hell and back. Like he listed their furniture for sale. He told on her mom for having an affair. So Chantal allegedly got the FBI involved and the dude stopped doing what he was doing. That's a whole nother story though. Oh, yeah. So there's that. So her mom won't let her come there. I mean, she'll let her stay there, but not doing.
Marty threatened to go for her. He was going to cause harm. He was after blood. He was on her. He went for it. And she had no recourse. She couldn't do shit. It was hilarious to me. And she's definitely not charming, Orla. I fully agree with you.
Doing her YouTube shit, and that's how Chantal makes her money. But also, back to how much money Chantal makes a month. Chantal knows how to make money on YouTube. If she wanted to go live and pull the viewers and pull the super chat, she could. She knows what we want, if you know what I mean. Okay? And she gave us that for quite some time with the Crackhead Olympics. But present day, she doesn't get control of her money. It all goes to him. So what the fuck does she care, really, if she makes more money? She can't even go shopping, bro. She can't even go to McDonald's, the shit that she loves to do. I'm pretty sure she told that dude that you all were giving her money, and that's the only reason she got to go there. We haven't seen Chantal eat at McDonald's. They have to eat some cheap Kuwait food over there. It's crazy, I know, but it's true.
If he was in total control of her money, and this is not me trying to dunk on Yaba's point here, I think if he was in complete control, he wouldn't be allowing her so much food. I think there might be.
We have seen her.
But she does do the mukbang stuff, so I know he is making sure she stays at that weight. But she's not. She's trying to be something else and not at the same time. So I think there's a contradiction here somewhere. I just don't know how to articulate the point as well.
I know I sound crazy telling you all this.
How's she staying 400 pounds if she can't eat McDonald's and shit?
Because they eat rice and pita bread, so she's carbing up constantly, and she's literally not physically moving. She's staying in bed, sucking on her.
Address something in chat.
Cool.
Michelle, Pete's is still around. Still occasionally rages, and is just Pete's. That's every blue moon. I think he says something about Chantal if the chat pushes him enough.
In my interview reviews, I did feature him briefly. His political commentary is my favorite because man does not have to. He does not know how to talk about politics at all.
He certainly doesn't know how to talk about American politics because he makes a fool of himself.
He does. And I won't be doing any videos on him unless he... I won't, because he's just not interesting enough. No offense to him.
on her CPAP like all day long. She goes from her bed and then she'll do her live streams and then back in bed. Whereas in Canada, at least she was getting out and driving around in her Kia. But in Kuwait, she doesn't go anywhere. Here recently, she just started to go out a little bit by herself.
Dude,
but Chantel's damn near bedbound at this point.
Every bit of this is funny. The fact that a woman this big,
it's great.
The fact that a woman this big drives a Kia is just like hilarious.
Well, listen, Chantel's big, but it's not like, I mean,
a Kia though.
Okay, so the Marty shit happened. I gotta bring it back over to Marty because she defended Cyrax. You know Cyrax, ain't that his name?
We had him on the show.
Yeah, she defended him, and you know that's Marty's like go-to. That's who he covers and everything. Oh yeah, Chantel's a real sicko. You guys just have no idea.
What did she defend Cyrex on? Like the pedophile stuff?
She said, I don't know, ask the chat. I don't remember exactly how it went
Yeah, she did.
down. How did she defend Cyrex, guys?
Dude,
I don't know. I can't remember. I just think it's something like along the lines like, quit bothering him. He doesn't deserve that. You all need to stop.
To be honest, Kat, you mentioned the cheap Kuwait food. I wouldn't know this, so I would never say it. But hearing it, oh, I love it. I will admit, I am loving this. This is why I think, while FFG did great, Yaba did better. It's just like, she's throwing everything at them, and they're like, well, Boogie's face says it, actually, doesn't it? Wings is like, yeah. Actually, this is completely fine. And Keem's head is like, we had on our show.
Yeah, and she even wrangled them back onto the topic, you know.
Yeah, she did.
And I really honestly specifically can't remember.
But it has to be deeper than this because I've said similar stuff to Marty's face while playing Call of Duty to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Marty really dedicated a lot of time and a lot of effort to go after Chantal to the point where the FBI was like, we're not even playing. Like, the FBI actually got involved. That's why she uses that as a flex, because she thinks it's going to be, oh, I'll just call the FBI again and they'll take care of my problem.
Is there going to be a movie? Is there going to be a movie written about her? Like, this is crazy.
Oh, I keep saying that this should be a Netflix documentary series. Oh, absolutely.
This is like,
oh yeah, I hope so. I mean, we are the movie. We are the ones telling the story. Yeah, Chantal's, driving the narrative or whatever, but the way we deliver it is the entertaining part of it all.
How tragic is it that you have a community of reactors that provide better context and story than you do in your own videos and streams? And Osaka, isn't her icon the one Foodie Beauty is using now during her videos? I think it is. It's something similar. It's a very similar style, so it might be the same one.
Yeah,
definitely similar artistic
I do
style.
know Foodie. Yeah, Foodie has used it in her lives. The chat can probably explain better. I believe it's Yaba's art. I don't know if a fan gave it to her, if she commissioned it or what. But I know I've seen it on Yaba's. It's very cute. I like it.
It looks like something out of a video game. Yeah. Okay, we'll carry on for a bit. Yeah, we'll go a bit
company
longer.
I co-own. It's a Lolcow trading card game, right? And it's
they're the ones that reached out to me to ask to use me in the Lolcow trading card game. I wanted to get some of those cards because they were going to do a card for me when they did the Foodie Beauty card. They were going to put me on those. They even showed me the card art. I've shown it to you, haven't I?
You did, yeah.
It's a card game that you can play like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering, but it has LolCows on it. And one of them is there's a Foodie Beauty card. And I was like, who is this? I don't know this.
I may have to see if they have done them or not. I might have to reach out to them and be like, yo, did you do these? Because I haven't actually... Because I think you were going to send me one, or a pack, and I was going to promote them in videos, because I was like, I'll do this. I don't care.
And I kept asking these guys about it. Wings knew her because like one of his girlfriends was addicted to watching her, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it happens.
I had no idea it was all this. Like, this is wild, bro.
It is. It's a huge community and it's all dedicated to Chantal. See, I support Chantal. I'm always telling Chantal, like, I'm here for you. We are your support group. Like, that was created for her. We go live every morning. We talk about her shenanigans that she's did online, but for whatever reason, she just will not accept us. So and all she does is bully me. That's it.
So if she came to you and was like, look, I have messed up my entire YouTube existence. Give me advice. You would like cam up with her, have her on your show, and you would actually give her advice and not just shit on her?
At this point, no, probably not. No, I mean, it's
I'll be honest, she called her PDF supporter, so perhaps not.
She did, yeah.
There are certain nights, and Chris has the in with them. I'm not surprised. Chris reached out to me the other day with some info and something else, and I have DMs with the person as well, so I should be able to just message them tomorrow, maybe. I think I will reach out though, because I think it might be them. It might be someone else. I think it was them because we discussed it. I'll look into it.
No, like,
I know you discussed it with him, but I'll remind you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Not present day. No, I couldn't do that. No, but listen, I don't have any hate for Chantal. I mean, yeah, she's a hateful person. She's a spiteful person. But I truly believe that Chantal has some serious problems. I always say, like, my big thing about Chantal is she's a Funko baby. So some things I kind of look past and just try to understand that her mom did end up fucking her brother, which created Chantal. So of course, certain things are going to be expected.
What?
So there's that, you know.
What? What?
So I'll leave it at that.
What?
That's what the rumor is on the YouTube streets. Listen,
she's an incest baby?
Okay, I covered this part yesterday, the Funko baby thing. I had a friend reach out to me afterwards and say to me, that is not true. She's not really an incest baby. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't know. I brought us back here on the main screen though, because I think my voice is a bit too warm now. I need to rest it.
Yeah, yes, you do.
We're gonna have to. I have covered that bit in video form yesterday. The Funko baby is a bit much. There is something else that we need to address. Do you have the clip? Do we have the clip of the of Keemstar's final reaction thing, like saying no, essentially?
Let me scroll up and see if I have a clip of just that.
And there are some fantastic artists, by the way. I've seen some of their work. Kamadude would be a jar. Omegon would be a jar of greed. I almost bought that. You can get a card emblem to put on your credit card. And I considered getting the jar of greed for my credit card because I thought it'd be hilarious to do it, but I haven't. Just to be clear.
There you go. Check DMs.
Okay.
I believe that's it.
Right.
And I'm gonna put it in the chat to pimp this person out because D Angry Scott was kind enough to post this on Twitter, so we got it.
So we'll go back to the TV screen. It's black. I do apologize. Here it is. This is a video from a recent show concerning Foodie Beauty. Okay. I drive a Fiat 500. That's a nice car for Joker. Do you have the 500 standard or the Abarth? The Abarth is a terrible thing for changing gears. And Kaylee, thank you very much for the super chat, and thank you again to everyone that's been donating. Honestly, incredible generosity today.
Oh, thank you so much.
Her husband.
Here we go.
By the way, yeah.
Oh, Jesus, can you hear and see this? By the way, Fiona.
Yes, I can. I can.
Yaba's history is even more dark. Her Kiwi Farms thread.
There we go.
Her and her wife.
Sorry, this is her discussing Yaba's history. My bad, not her husband.
Have bullied somebody with mental illness. They deleted themselves. I'm not saying that's the reason, but it didn't help. Her husband came on.
I'm already done. I'm already done. No, I will not hear any more of this.
So Keemstar, he will not tolerate. Second alert on that. Can't be a copyright image. Has to be your own illustration unless it's different in Europe. That's fair. So just saying I do follow them oddly enough. Charlie's Art. Hi, by the way. That was loud. I'm so sorry. That was not me. I did. So when it comes to the unalive subject, he got blamed a lot for something. Yeah. He has no nonsense on this. When Foodie Beauty tried to use it on Yaba as well. Yeah, no. So carry on.
I will not. What you just did is fucking evil. What you just did is so evil. I've dealt with this myself. You know, I interviewed a content creator known as Etika, and we were talking about simulation theory, and I said, you cannot believe that this is all fake and this is a simulation and life is a video game because then you have no reason to live. Like 5 weeks later, he ended up committing suicide, and people said it was because of me and because of me saying that. And bro, this is personal for me.
Oh,
that is disgusting.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much. And yes, we're not going to be much longer. I had to play this bit though because we're not going to be able to get to all the videos and Chantal's. I may have to do that as a separate video tomorrow. Her response before this, because this then ties into that and context. I may have to, but we'll see. Okay.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Foodie Beauty, and you owe her an apology immediately. Immediately.
Chantal won't apologize. She should, because the moment you start, no, you can't do this. Okay. But yeah, I think genuinely no. You can't. You have to be careful what you say online, and if you have this complete lack of perspective because you desperately need to blame people for your bad decisions, it doesn't give you the right to do this.
Immediately. Holding someone responsible for suicide because they were fighting at the time is an evil fucking thing, and I have been the victim of it, and it sucks. It sucks. It cuts you so fucking deep, bro. So I don't even want to watch any more of this shit. I want to see a fucking apology for that immediately.
She won't. You could ask her for weeks, days, months, and years. she will not apologise. Although I do find it just an interesting point. That image in the bottom right corner does look very similar to Chantal's chair of old.
That is just so fucking wrong.
Less cat scratches, though.
True.
That's another punishment she needs.
Are we going to make her go and get water ballooned by others then, Boogie? Think she should do that? Because I actually would fly out there to throw a water balloon at her face.
Yeah, you know you fucked up when you actually hurt Keem a little bit. You know you're super fucked up. You fucked up.
No. Forget about adding wings on Discord. Nah, that's fucking.
This is over. He is so unimpressed.
And you're.
Go on.
I think she actually would apologize because she would think it would get her money. But as MPT says, it wouldn't be too long before she did something to completely negate the apology.
I think she'll double down, like 9feline said. I don't think she.
Possibly.
If she does say it'll be a flippant, off the cuff, no, because they're my
Yeah.
haters. I can't agree with that. We had to show that, guys. You need to see that for context. It's vitally important. That was from a different stream, and he not happy. Anyway, we are going to have to end it here because I need to go to the house and walk across this garden and hopefully not bump into a guy who's jumped into our garden. If he has, well, I've picked something to take with me just in case. It's Damascus folded steel. Anyway, do you anything you want to say before we finish?
No, I'm so happy to see everybody here, everyone who's hung out with us for this long and tolerating me and my occasional loudness because he's a jerk.
We have we started at 6:30 p.m. GMT. It is now 9:51 p.m. GMT. So we've been here for a long time. Leona, put your channel in the chat one more time, please. We are going to finish. Thank you for being here. This is the last stream I plan to do this year on this channel. There are videos tomorrow and so on. We appreciate you all being here so much. Thank you for the likes. Nearly 300, in fact. That's amazing. Thank you for all the incredibly generous donations. I will sort out the PayPal with Leona shortly after this, and she will confirm on Twitter if you want proof, verbally, text written, that I have honoured my side of this. Thanks again, and we will see you later. Say goodbye, Leona.
I appreciate all of you. Goodbye.